welcome, guys, to my Love Island USA Season 8, Episodes 11, 12, and 13 recap and review. I said we would be back, and look at that. We are back, and there's no show.
So back.
So we are back to discuss these last 3 episodes and catch up. So we will be live tomorrow. Hopefully they give us votes results. I doubt it. I'm sure we won't see those till Friday. I know Ian said in these episodes that, it's because we crashed the app that they could not give us vote results. Why are you lying? You are literally lying because you never give us vote results on a Thursday. Please don't do that. And I'm pretty sure we crashed the app last year, and you still did not give us vote results on the correct day. So, with me at this hour to discuss these episodes is Danita and and I'm so excited because like a lot of stuff happened on these episodes, and I was seeing bits and pieces on social media and people coming up with all sorts of like theories and all sorts of things, and I'm just like, okay. And then I watched it and I was like, wait, that's not what I thought was actually supposed to happen. And I don't agree with a lot of the things that these people have said. So
I can't wait to hear your theories.
Yeah.
I feel like my theories are based on history and what I know about my social awareness of where these people are in their age groups. Like I told my son today, who is watching the show, because I asked him who he voted for, because we did have a vote last night, and he said he didn't vote. He screwed up his face a bit at my vote, which was for Anaya and Casey. But he also, when I went through everybody, he's like, no, I wouldn't vote for them. No, like Kata and Zach supposedly have the strongest relationship, but I wouldn't vote for them. I don't like them. So it's like, okay, so you're on the right side of history. Like, right. I feel good with where he is. He might have screwed up his face because again, he's falling for the edit. And again, I'm like, yes. You're 15. Makes sense to me. Now you 30 and 40-year-olds.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Mm-hmm.
That is falling for this edit. I'm concerned.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's y'all first season or it's your first season watching live. Or y'all just believed everything that happened in season 6 and 7 and now 8. The show is an edited show, guys. They don't show us every conversation. They actually edit the crap out of these conversations and put stuff where they haven't said them, add stuff in from other conversations at other times that they ask questions. Can the producers get you to say stuff? No. Can the producers insinuate you said something that you didn't say at the time you said it? Yes. And I feel like we might be seeing that a lot. Does this bring the totality of these people's personalities? And no, absolutely not. Because why is Sean saying that basically Anaya is a gym girly? She works out every day. Have we seen Anaya pick up a weight?
No. Have we seen her do pull-ups? He said she was over there doing pull-ups and he was so impressed. Have we seen her do any of that? No, we've seen her watching the men work out.
Yeah. So she's been in the gym, which actually explains a lot about that girl's booty because she looked good.
No, I was gonna say she looks like her body's getting better. So I'm like, yeah, she's working out.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, hey, that makes sense because I'm like, she don't look like she's slacking nowhere. And I mean, she's 23 and she has, I'm sure she has good genes, but still, you would think like, she would be losing something somewhere. No, girlie looks good.
Absolutely. Because she is an athlete.
She's an athlete.
All NCAA like volleyball. Like she's an athlete. None of them.
So this show is an edited show. These people are real people. I do feel like when you're watching these conversations, if you watch them properly, you can should be able to see that they're obviously cutting out pieces of stuff that we're not missing, because in some conversations they insinuate something that supposedly had in a previous conversation. We didn't hear it in the previous conversation. And then we also didn't hear a subsequent conversation in between the two conversations. Right. So that's just, to me, something got cut out.
Yep, exactly. Exactly.
Joyful Ruby's here. Hi, Joyful Ruby. Joyful Ruby says the amount of comments I've seen about Soul smirking has been wild, as if they couldn't stick any time. She slightly smirked in the moment for the editing. Absolutely. Honestly, I have right now a problem with Kenzie smirking in episode 13 at the mailboxes, because he smirked at some point, and it felt like when Caleb opened his mailbox.
And there's discourse on, was she smirking / laughing, or was it one of those like awkward, like,
yes, reactions? So was it an awkward smirk because you're like, oh, sorry, or was it a smirk because ha ha ha, you got played?
Yeah.
I don't know. We can absolutely discuss, but honestly, I feel like it's unfair to judge people where people are smirking in certain parts of the, I would say, the villa, because you don't know if that's actually when they were smirking.
It's kind of like on last year where they made it seem like Clark was watching certain conversations between Taylor and Alandria. Yes. And Clark tried to come out and say, I actually wasn't even outside at that point.
Right.
Or I was in a totally different bathing suit.
Or I was, yeah, or I had a totally, if you look, I have a totally different bathing suit.
Bathing suit on, yeah. So they're manipulating storylines. Like if you're talking about somebody in a, like in your couple and you're talking about somebody, they're going to cut to that person. That person can literally be doing anything. And they will insert it. We will give you an example. We've made this example multiple times, but we're going to bring this example right back. UK season 10, when we had Whitney and Ella, who had an entire falling out over a period of days towards the end of the back end of the season. And when they came out of the show, they told us that falling out had happened weeks prior to when it was shown, and they made up. And they did not show us the making up.
Right.
They did not show the fallout at the time it happened. They edited in to a point of the show which affected the winning results.
The vote. Yeah. Even the family was like, have y'all made up? And Whitney and Ella was like, yeah.
What are you talking about? They're like, yo, you guys were arguing about this. They're like, no, that's been weeks ago. What are you talking about? We ain't arguing about that. We made up. You didn't see us making up?
No, they didn't show it. Nope, they didn't show it.
Joyful Ruby says that too. People are awkward sometimes. Doesn't mean she is happy to stick it to Caleb. Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Even though she was absolutely sticking it to Caleb, but I don't know if she wants that to be like.
I don't know. And she also made a certain face towards Melanie. But we'll get to that.
Well, all I'm gonna know is all I want to say is the music that was playing in the background said something about a devil.
It did.
And production don't be thinking they slick, but they be putting certain songs in the background to let you know they're not right.
Yeah.
And I need, because I don't know if I missed it, and I was watching it on multiple times speed. Like, I feel like there was part of a conversation with her and Kenzie and Soul and Jen, and it kind of felt like first she was trying to create a new girl band with them, and then she realized she wanted Soul out of it, and she just wanted. Okay,
she only told her secret to Jen, the white girl.
She waited till Soul got up.
The other white girl with her secret. She tried to make it seem like it was the three of them, but she really only wants to tell her secret to Jen. Yeah.
And I feel like that's because she realized that Soul is getting closer to like Melanie and them. because Soul is talking more to Melanie now that she thinks that she has Sincere more.
Yeah, I just think she only wants to connect with the white girl.
And that's what I'm getting from it. Kay is here. Kay says, hello, ladies and chat. So glad to be back. The best recap is my
back, girl.
Thank you. And
hey, welcome back, girl.
Welcome back, Ari. I hope you're all caught up, but thanks for joining us and supporting. So we start episode 11, and Trinity and Gabe are really upset that Bea is gone. And Gabe tells Jen that he needs a minute to try to explore Jen. And it's sad Bea is gone. And I'm thinking in my head, yeah, how long is this going to last?
2 seconds.
Not long.
And yeah, like that thing in church, how long? Not long.
Not long.
Not long. But she is ecstatic to be coupled up with Gabe. That's why she's there to explore the connection. Dreadful Ruby said 1 minute. That's what it is. 1 beat. It was literally 1 beat. And I was just like, I feel like Jen is just happy to stay.
Yep.
And
she didn't try. She didn't put in really much work.
No. And she got to stay, which is my problem with the fallout from this vote.
Yeah.
These bombshells did not have to work to stay.
Yeah. No, they should have went home.
And now I get it, and I talked about this a little earlier in my last recap. I feel like they were trying to prevent what happened last season, where the OGs got to rule the vote, and they subsequently kicked out Charlie, Jeremiah, and Hannah, who the producers wanted, and subsequently America somehow backlashed that they wanted. And I was like, well, if you wanted them, why didn't you vote for them? Because they were literally in the bottom,
right?
So I'm confused.
Yeah, and everybody in America wanted Huda and Jeremiah a split apart. And then when it happened and he was vulnerable, then they was like, "Why y'all do this?" No,
I'm like, you didn't vote for him, so I'm so confused. And then also the Huda Jalen vote.
Yeah,
they were upset at
stood behind Huda,
and because the Islanders kept Huda and sent Jalen home, and I'm still like, but you didn't really do anything differently here, because the Islanders wanted to keep Bea, and we would have more than likely kept Bea over Jen.
Yeah,
if we had known that was the choice.
Exactly.
Because honestly, I would have rather watched Bea and Gabe work through, continuing the connection, and then him like maybe getting to Casa and fucking up, than to watch this.
And also, Bea would have gave more to the, like, she was a bigger character than Jen is. Jen is just Lindsay's sidekick.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. And I said that earlier. I'm like, Bea's personality is in no way, shape, or form left in any of these girls in this villa.
No.
Yeah.
And it's missing.
Oh, it was
like, and I'm gonna be honest. The bombshells could have went home this time too, because
we said they should have left.
I thought you were talking about just that vote. I'm talking about after 13.
No, the bomb should have left. So and
making them a couple. They can go home too, because they not bombshelling. Like, obviously you tried your best, you did what you could do. They don't want you, so go home.
Like, literally, they could do tomorrow if they show it, or Friday. They could literally do, the lowest vote is Caleb and Soul, and send them home. I was conflicted about voting for them, because honestly, there's some people I would rather go home over, like Soul and Caleb, but also I don't want Soul and Caleb to like do an Iris and Pepe to the end also. So there's also that.
They should have left. Yeah. But I wonder if they kept them for that vote to be like, okay, we don't want certain couples to leave, so if we leave a couple that some people might not vote for, we have a better chance of keeping who we want in the house. But I saw a lot of people voting for Soul and Caleb, so I don't know.
A lot of people voted.
I think Jenny Gabriel might go home, to be honest.
And I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with that.
Me too. They already home.
They already home.
I have not seen many people trying to send them home. I mean, trying to keep them.
Oh, me neither.
Yeah, same.
So Valen said, hey y'all, I hate to say it, back in my day, if the bombshells weren't successful in breaking up a couple, they left. Back in my day, that's how it worked too. And I wish they would roll back the times.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you didn't make nothing happen in 48 hours? Goodbye.
That's because you're supposed to send your baddest people in here. They not sending their baddest people.
No.
Because out of the those 3 bombs that came in, I get it, I guess looks wise, but they're not bombs.
No, Soul is pretty. What the other 2 doing? They not really.
They're
Caleb
not
wasn't
bombs.
in there because of his look.
Caleb went
draw and the fact that he was a cowboy. That was supposed
right because he went in there for Kenzie. It's just like last year with Jalen. Jalen was sent in for Alandria.
Yeah.
If you did not pull the person you went in there for, it should be bye.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what we brought him in there for, and he's not seemingly connecting with anybody else. So
no. Miss Love is here. Miss Love says these bombshells are not moving like bombshells. We are not seeing them pull multiple people and really trying to bomb. Honestly, the only person who is doing that is Soul. So can't really hate it, but also it didn't work.
And I know people are blaming the cast, they're not trying to switch up and they're this and they're that. And it's that might play a part too. But if you are a bomb, it don't matter. If you're a bomb up in there and you at least make some confusion, even if they don't pick you. You make it a tough time.
Yeah.
And they're not even doing that.
Yeah.
That's all.
No. You know who is doing that? Zach.
Right.
Zach is doing more of that than anybody. Sorry. Fallon says Jen is boring and a downgrade.
Yeah, she really is.
And Joyful Ruby says, I agree, it's flawed for a solid connection to be split and for her dumb for sake of something that was far less potentially. Yeah, because honestly, if you sat there and split up a couple that potentially had something that you could interrupt later, and then you make a new couple that basically gets dumped in the next turnaround, you did not do your job.
Yeah. Yeah.
So sorry. Kenzie says that she has more in common with Caleb, and I said, you do? Because yesterday you said that you were ending your connection with Caleb.
Huh?
So what's going on
there? Connection with Caleb or Corbin?
She said she was ending her connection with Caleb. She told Corbin, I'm ending my connection with Caleb because I'm focused on you. And then America did.
No, she said she has more in common with Caleb than Corbin. That's what she said.
Yes, here. But the night before.
Oh, you're talking the night before.
Yes, that she told Corbin she was ending this with Caleb because she wanted him and everything was about him.
Gotcha.
So she says her only thing with Caleb is that he is younger than her.
So what that
and I said, is it Corbin younger than you?
Yeah.
Caleb rightly points out, I'm only 2 years younger than you. I'm 22.
In November.
And Corbin is 22.
And Corbin is 22. So as
pick another lie. Pick another lie.
As Dirk Ruby is saying, Kenzie's exhausted.
Yeah, these last 3 episodes, I was like, girl.
Fallon says she's 24.
Exactly.
I've never dated a younger guy. I'm a 22-year-old.
So they chat about the outside, what it would be like if they went on a date. Kenzie says she's excited to be able to get to know Caleb, and they kiss. Mm-hmm. And I said, yeah, I'm already over this. And Miss Love said, like, I at this point have a hard time watching any Kenzie scenes. I don't know if it's her age, her being like sheltered or something. But I was excited for Kenzie in the beginning, and I'm not saying she shouldn't explore. I'm just saying I'm annoyed at watching her.
Well, her mask has come off.
Yeah.
She doesn't have to pretend anymore. She has more people in there that look like her.
Which is why we gotta get Jen
feels like what she has is the hottest guy that wants her. And so she feels like she can take her mask off and stop pretending and just step into her white power. That's what she thinks she's doing, and now she thinks it's her show.
Yeah, it's Kenzie's Island.
Right.
Yeah. And I guess she's trying to pander to us. And I was just like, girl, I put you with Caleb so that Caleb could like try this out. Right. If you don't want him, just tell him.
Oh, yeah. You wasting his time.
You ain't wasting my time because I'm going to vote y'all out. Exactly. Soul and Sincere chat, and she asked how he's feeling. He said he's excited. She feels like she's on eggshells, but she's excited for breakfast.
Yeah.
Because we saw the day before, he was conflicted about the breakfast situation. Caleb was like, no, that was like not the thing to do. So now she actually gets breakfast from a real person.
Yeah.
Not just her bombshell brother. Yep. And he says he can't wait to share a bed with Soul. And I'm just like, I'm sure you can't. And he reassures her and they kiss. Like, I am just like with Sincere. I'm like, okay. Like, this is not anything we haven't seen before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We know the storyline. We know what he's about to do. He's about to roll right on back to Melanie.
Of course.
Because they're toxic. What did the night say? Y'all are so toxic, but I love it.
Yes, they do.
And it's like, hey, have at it. If these two girls allow you to do it, like
you can do what they allow. They're not stopping it.
Yeah. Right. So Mel and Sincere head to Mel and Corbin head to the speakeasy, and he says America put him in a shit position. And I want to say this. I didn't put him in no fucking position because I thought they were going to dump his ass.
Thank you. Thank you. The producers put you in a bad position.
We're trying to get you.
Because I wanted you to go home.
Yeah.
So get it straight. Who you mad
like,
at?
I wanted you.
It's production.
Or somebody else to go home. Not Bam. Let's please be honest.
Yeah.
But I understand they couldn't send two guys back to back home, unfortunately. So a girl had to go home, but I didn't put you in this position. I literally told them not to make sure to not put you in this position. Because why is Corbin choosing back to back to send people home? He sent Sean home.
That's what I'm saying.
Because effectively his decision made Sean go home.
Exactly.
And
I think he still would have went home, but yeah.
Yes, he still would have gone home. I don't know this. But he still was in the driver's decision to say.
True. Yeah. Because it took it away from Kenzie to just be like, yeah, I'm choosing Corbin. Yeah.
That was a Corbin decision, not a Kenzie.
Mm-hmm.
And here, that was a Corbin decision.
Not America.
Not America. Hello.
Don't blame us. I mean, we did a lot of messing up here, but not that.
Not that.
Kay says Kenzie is showing her true colors for real, and I'm sick of her sneaky tail ass. But agree.
Mika was inserting her own word.
and Kay also agrees that we ain't put your tail in nothing. We wanted you to be on the next thing. Again.
Tried sending you back to Miami. It didn't work.
And this man is part Jamaican. I don't mind him going. Understand this. No Nothing wants me to make him stay here. Bye.
Right.
So she says she's upset, but happy to try something new. Mm-hmm. And he says she can't crash out about this. So she says, no. I'm gonna crash out.
I'm gonna be on my best. I'm gonna self-regulate. I'm gonna get back together.
Yes. I'm like, girl, we seen you crash out about 40 times right now.
Right.
I literally pretty sure that's why I said that I was trying to make sure that you were in the bottom, because I knew they weren't sending your ass home.
Yeah, they're gonna leave her there.
Yeah. That's pretty much why the producers kept you. But she says, I'm gonna get to know you, and he's gonna get to know Soul. And they both seem excited.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, for the rest of the next 3 episodes, they both have feigned excitement about this connection.
Neither one of them have really put any effort into
No, not real. It was just words.
Yes.
Yes, we're connecting. Yes, we're no, y'all weren't doing that. Y'all kissed one good old time in that bed, and that was it.
That was it. Yeah, Mary says that the way Kenzie stopped being friends with Mel for the new blonde is
absolutely.
Lucky is all the OGs. She really
Mel
kind of talks to Trinity and Anaya, but it's not like it was.
Once Mel started talking to Corbin and she realized, oh wait, they're no longer allowing me to have first dibs on all the men.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
She gave up her I'm an OG spot.
Mm-hmm.
And Miss Love also says, I'm also sick of Kenzie's one-sided beef with Melanie. Yeah,
exactly.
It's giving insecure.
It is.
And she's doing, especially since Melanie cut off the physical with both Sincere and Corbin, which honestly, I'm gonna give very much props to Melanie, because that was absolutely the right thing to do.
It was. Yes, it was.
She used that to get Corbin basically totally into her.
Exactly.
We saw her do that shit with Sean.
Yeah.
I am over it.
I mean, she just using the same playbook that we saw with Iris and Sierra last year.
Which is why I'm over it.
The same playbook.
Yeah. That's why I want them to go home, because I'm like, I watched this last year.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it happen, and y'all are about to let that shit happen again.
Yeah, well, you see that that playbook that got released that time, that girl was sending like the tips on how, telling this white girl how to get a black guy, but they just say do anything they want, be very nasty, do anything they want sexually, and that's their go-to. Like, I'ma just do all the splits. Every time we turn around, it's like, y'all ready to eat applesauce? She in a split. Like,
get ready for bed. I'm in the splits, girl. You gotta get up and get in the bed. Why are we doing the splits?
I can't.
I get it. You want to stretch. I get it. But come on, there's other stretches besides the splits.
It's so ridiculous.
Melanie ITM said it's about exploring connection. So now she realizes maybe she went about this the wrong way. It's obvious America wanted her to explore. We did, but we kind of also didn't. Like, we just wanted Sincere away from you.
Right.
Honestly, to see if like that break, y'all could like either fix something or somebody could come in something.
Yeah.
We weren't really trying to like, mess you up.
Yeah. Also a him thing.
Mostly a him thing. And it's a blessing in disguise, I guess. And listen, I'm going to give Melanie, she put that stiff upper lip. She really tried here to say, America, I see you.
And
when she really just wanted to cuss us out. And honestly, fair.
She did.
Fair. And that's why Corbin told her don't crash out, because he knew, he's like, America watching. Don't fuck this up for us. I'm in a couple with you right now.
Right.
Then we'll go for asses out.
Right now. Please do that right now.
Yeah. You're doing good. You're doing
good. And so Ian, though, does thank us for bringing the drama. And I said again, Ian, this was not us. Y'all gave us 3 options.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Yeah.
We could only do what was in our limits. You didn't say pick whoever you wanted to in the villa and couple them out.
Right.
Yeah.
Bolts here. Bolt says, "Where are the black male bombshells?"
At
That's what
Casa.
we're wondering.
They sitting at Casa. It's
They
probably
are.
gonna be like 2 of them.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, how many black male bombshells have we actually had in the last 3 seasons that actually like black women?
I'll wait.
Wait, hold on. Last season, it was just
Jalen. Like he came in
just
for
Jalen.
He did like
because Chris, the jury's out.
He was just in Casa. He was. I mean, you talking about bombshell or just Casa period?
I'm saying bombshell, honestly.
Oh, so bombshell. So it was just Jalen. It was just really just Jalen last year, and then the year before that,
exactly.
They were in Casa.
It was in Casa.
It was in Casa. The black men who wanted black women were in Casa.
Yeah.
Yeah. For season 6.
For season 6.
Now
season 5? Season 5? Was there any? No.
I don't remember.
Oh boy acted like he did, but he
acted like he wanted Zeta, and then
no, that's 4. She's talking about 5.
Okay. 5. Mike came in, but we know that he didn't want no black woman.
Yeah, he was pandering.
And season 4, Jeff came in again. He didn't want no black woman.
He acted like he wanted Zeta, but he really didn't.
He didn't.
Yeah, he literally is married to a white woman right now.
Yeah,
and same with whatchamacallit's little brother.
Yeah,
acted like he wanted Serenity. You did not.
He did not.
Was that it for the bombshells?
Yeah.
Dang, 3
over the last few seasons.
It was just Cinco.
For the last few seasons, we have not had black male bombshells to come in that actually want black women.
Right.
Yeah, we don't really. You're right. They're either in OG or they're in Casa.
That's it.
That's it. Wow.
And that's on the producers.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Miss Love says, after Jeff and Keenan, the producers are scared to bring in monoracial black men.
Keenan's an OG.
But I mean, Keenan is an OG, and they brought in monoracial black men that like black women, but they're either in OG or in Casa.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
OG for season 5, and Jeff was a bombshell for season 4, but
I think you mean Timmy.
Do you know how many white men have been terrorizing women in there? I mean, that's not
that's terrorizing Trinity and Anaya and Soul right now.
Child.
And nobody wants to talk about it. They're blaming Anaya.
Yes, they blame her for everything.
If she breathes tomorrow,
it's Anaya's fault.
They're blaming Bryce when it was Bryce and Zach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I was saying Bryce, he needs some blame, but it's mostly
he do, but it's mostly Zach.
It's him and his boyfriend.
Yeah.
The two of them together.
Yeah.
And then they totally ignored Soul was being terrorized by most of the boys, but mostly Zach. But they're blaming Soul when it wasn't Soul's fault. That was Sincere's fault.
Yeah.
What? Hold on. What
when he pied her.
Huh?
When Zach pied her.
Oh.
When he pied her. That, like, saying that, because one part they're like, she knows what she wants and she's going after, and it's great. Sincere, you should love that. And then he pied her for it.
Yeah.
But that was all the boys agreed on that. Didn't they all agree on it and he was just the one to do it?
Yeah.
So that's not just Sincere's fault. That's all of their fault.
Well, no, we're saying it's Sincere's fault that the villa feels that way about her.
I said that.
Sincere was keeping her kind of to himself and not letting her.
When we, if we want to, I have a theory on that. I also think that's Soul's fault. because Soul did not when Kata came into Bombshell, right? Like she was on the on the red light green light thing, and she was away, and she came back. Even though she was talking all that stuff, but I'll take your man, I don't care, and all that stuff. She tried to pull the girls in a chat, right? Like pull them in the chat, talk to them, and tried to become friends with them, even if she wasn't close with all of them. Because her and Melanie, they kind of had a situation, but she already had Trinity, and she was trying to correlate. Soul did not do that, and she also left it to Sincere to create transparency. She did not talk to Mel herself to say, what he telling you? Because this is what he telling me. Can I pull you for a chat? What's going on? He left it. She let Sincere be out in the open with Mel and take her to say less, or take her to the speakeasy and hide her. She left it to him. So some of that is on her. Some of that she has to own some of that.
Definitely, but I could also see how it could be a little intimidating to go up to those girls when pretty much all of them except Kenzie are Team Melanie.
And honestly, we don't know.
Not meant to Bombshell.
He's not, but her best friend said that.
Can we scroll back a little bit? We don't know if she did that. They didn't. The girls have not. The girls have never said, "Oh, we haven't had a conversation with Soul. She's never come to us. We don't like her." Blah 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 blah. The girls seem fine with Soul. She has not said to Melanie, "Let us get on one page," until after she got Sincere. I will absolutely agree to that, but I can't sit here and say she's not been good with the girls, and the girls don't accept her because we have not seen neither hide nor eat either of those, right?
So I don't think that it's something that they don't accept her. Even when they were looking, like they told her, come over here. Like Anaya said, pull up a beanbag chair. Come over here while we're watching the guys work out. But that's Anaya initiated, and that's just what she does. She's like going to be friendly or whatever. But and we don't know, they could cut some stuff out. But I also see that she just comes across as a very shy person, and I get that. But in this environment, you have to they're already bonded. You have to kind of come to them. Like just when you walk in the room and you're the last person there, you speak to everybody. You don't wait for everybody to come up to you. You say, hi, everyone. You ain't got to say it individually, but you're coming into a room that they're already in. And I just feel like I don't know if she was built for this. And I
wasn't.
And I just feel like she's miserable.
Her best friend said she was shocked that Soul was coming in.
And I know people want her to stay, but I don't think she's built for it.
But I'm going to be very honest. If Melanie was an OG, I think she'd be doing the same exact thing.
You mean so?
No, Melanie. I think if Melanie wasn't an OG, she would be doing the exact same thing that Soul is doing. I think it's easy for her to integrate because she started with them.
I think she might. I don't know.
Would have acted like Soul.
Right. She would have separated herself because honestly, we do see her do she'll separate herself with Anaya, and then when Anaya is tired of hearing what he has to say about Sincere and the situation, then she's going to Kata, and then when Kata can't take it no more because she's like, well, just say this is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean they are Scorpios.
So I get what you're saying, but one, we have not seen if outside of what the instances where we do know that she is absolutely not talking to Melanie and getting on the same page, so that Sincere can't do this to them, can't play them against each other. I can't sit here and say she didn't.
We hear her saying stuff like they're whispering, they won't tell me. We hear her saying stuff like, well, I don't know what's going on, or her sitting over looking like this, or her just, saying I hate it in this villa, as though she's miserable. So I'm not seeing everything.
She's miserable because she has said multiple times none of the guys want to get to know her.
Yeah, I think it's more the guys than the girls.
It's not the girls, it's the guys. And that is my problem with the pie. This was all on the guys.
Because we don't see Soul sitting with the guys like that, if you think about it. We see her sit with the girls. I don't know.
That's all I'm saying. I'm saying my issue with the Soul situation is honestly with the guys, but they are throwing it at Soul And that's my issue.
Yeah.
But you gotta get a little tough again.
And the thing about it is that it's a game, and so it's meant to break somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like
right.
we're mad at this, but you kind of got to be mad at the game and not the player. You know what I'm saying?
But instead of Zach going to her, because he would not like it if somebody did that to him in his relationship, instead of him going to her and saying, hey, I'm sorry that made you feel sad. I was speaking on behalf of the guys. This was not necessarily just me. He took offense to it as if he was the victim and never, as far as we saw, went to apologize to her and comfort her. We saw all the other guys doing that.
Because you know what it is with Zach. Like Serena said in season 6, you smell that? I smell bitch.
Yes.
That's why. Because that's what he is.
Because he always want to make something about himself. And it's like, sir, sit down.
Sit down, please.
And
what did I do? What did I do? I knew as soon as I went to go pie.
Always me. I'm always the one making the girls cry.
And Miss Love is saying it. I hate how the girls are all getting so much smoke from the viewers, and when the men are at fault for a lot of the situations in this villa.
Yeah,
that's because we're starting to see a lot of women are male centered. And a lot of women, and now we see why these contestants get up here and say they've never had a boyfriend. They only have had situationships, because we notice when watching these shows and seeing people review them that a lot of these women allow men to have them in a situationship, and they just accept any old thing. And this is why they always blame it on the woman, because they accept anything. So any woman that is not going to allow a man to walk all over her, it's her fault. It's, oh, see, she ain't letting him do this. Oh, she doing this. No, you should do that more in your life, ma'am. And then you wouldn't be in a situationship for 4 years. How about that?
Yeah, because Sincere is telling
oh my God, it's
all the stuff that he gets. I have gnats all over my Girl,
I do not like that. Where did that come from?
I have a candle lit because I'm always getting gnats near me.
So I got the little plug-in over there because I'm like, I can't see them.
But so like he's telling Soul he's excited to be in bed with her, like he can't wait for breakfast, and then he tells Anaya when she asks how he's feeling that, oh, he's okay, he just wants to be with Melanie so bad. And I'm just like, but yesterday.
No, there was a reason why he told Anaya and Trinity that, because he wanted them to run back to Melanie.
He is such a that man is so smooth,
and I'm glad they didn't.
But like I was saying, yesterday you were all good with explore, so we gave you the option to explore.
He is terrible.
When that hair comes down, you know
it's not funny, but I just be like, he just be lying so smooth.
He's lying like, analogies. That's all he
like
got.
You blame it. Y'all are blaming us. Y'all did this,
right?
Oh my God.
As Miss Love says, sincere lies so sincerely.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Kill it with a kiss. Let me know what she has to say about that.
Right.
But thinks he's being so honest and transparent. He thinks he's being the most honest person in there.
Melanie and Soul talking. She says she really wants to be with Sincere, and Soul says, I know. Now, this is also my issue with Melanie, because why? Why? Now y'all want to get on the same page. Y'all should have did this shit before we voted.
You crying to her? That's why I was just like confused.
Both of y'all trying to fuck up these connections because you want Soul to not touch him and not be in the bed with him.
Did y'all kiss? That last time y'all talked, did y'all kiss?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And he told me that. I was just, okay.
Now you want to get that to it. Oh, okay. And you got this girl feeling bad for you when all she wants to do is explore the damn connection.
Baby.
But you did that also on purpose, Mel. So it's a shitty situation, and Mel starts breaking down and basically says she can't do this. And Trinity says, well, at least you still here. My best friend went home, girl. Get in the game.
Hello?
Trinity is so mad. She's like,
so mad Mia is gone. She is so mad Mia is
She was hot for about 24 hours.
And I didn't know how close because I always thought Trinity and Kata were the closest.
It was
but I'm like,
we should have known when Bea was like, I don't understand. I don't understand what Melanie's on. She's like, well, I could see both sides, and then she told her the truth. And honestly, Trinity's the only one who would be telling Bea the truth. Everybody else kind of tiptoe around Bea, but she's like, no, because that's her bestie. She gonna tell her the truth.
Yeah.
So Mel tells Corbin she can't sleep in the bed, and I said, yeah, I figured. And she says it's not him. She has to head to Soul Tie. She can't do this. And he tells the boys he's actually shocked, and I was like, why are you shocked? She does not want to see Sincere kissing Soul when she found out that they're on their like fifth kiss.
Because he can't fathom. He can't fathom that she would not want to be in the bed with him and touch on his muscles that Kenzie have told him are so big, and that, you know, want to kiss him and want to feel heat from his body and give him back scratches that Kenzie has told him he needs in life. He can't imagine that Melanie would not want to do that too. So that's it, because of his ego.
He even asked her though, like once she said, "I'm sleeping outside," did he ever say, "You want me to sleep outside with you"?
No, he did not. He's not gonna put in no effort. He's not about to adjust what he
exactly. So you gonna complain inside? Oh, she won't sleep in the bed. I thought I would get a cuddle, some kisses. If you slept outside, you might have.
When does the cleaning crew come? I just want to know. It'd be too much going on in that Soul Ties. They don't.
Soul Ties is dirty.
Like, it just need to be clean.
Dirty. For everything.
Miss Love says Trinity seems like she's close to a lot of girls. Agreed. I think she is.
Everybody but Jen.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She's not happy with her. Macy's here. Macy says, "Is this the summer of Mika's?" I think she's saying, "You look fantastic." Thank you. It's the first day I feel okay, so that's probably why. Rachel's here. Hey, Rachel. Rachel says because he's overly freaked out. I'm serious. If I hear this man's like, "Can I kiss you?" Him and Gabe, I need them to go.
They said that. So, "Can I kiss you?" That's how he regenerates his battery. So if he kisses, that charges him, you know. So if he has to kiss, to charge that.
He needs to get Energizer then, because you shouldn't have to recharge your battery that much. Come on now.
He got it. That's how he switched programs. He got it on the Kenzie program. When you kiss him, he switched over.
Now he's on your program. And then at night he lays on his back and he plug in. You know, I just do it.
Miss Love says Soul Ties used to mean something. Honestly, Soul Ties used to mean something, but
everything there now.
Melanie did actually use Soul Ties correctly. I will say, in this case, she went out. Yeah, like she was mad and hot. She went and slept with Soul Ties. We've seen this before, but otherwise, they just listen. The day they made Soul Ties a bed, they made it too cozy. They made it too cozy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Soul Tie's not supposed to be cozy like that. That's supposed to be for you and your actual boo. Yeah. Not anybody and their boo.
This new generation, just like on the UK, they don't use the terrace right no more. It used to mean something. The people just destroying our customs and our.
It's not like you can't see what's happening on the terrace. Right. Everybody can see what's happening. So you're just bringing any and everybody to the terrace so everybody can see.
Thank you.
Yes, that's why Ekin was down there crawling.
I'm supposed to be up the terrace fussing. No,
but be sneaky.
Like Ekin was crawling. Mimi was crawling.
You don't want people to know you're up there.
Like the terrace is not supposed to be somewhere people know y'all are at. Kissing
with Soul Ties. Joey outed her about that crawling. I will never get over it.
So Zach and Kata chat in the bed, and he doesn't want to take it too physical, too far, because if someone walks in at some and they end up separated, it would be shit. So I said, so you're waiting on a bombshell.
He letting you know. And why are the women not hearing them? They're telling you stuff, and the women are ignoring it.
They're just laughing it off. I'm like, why are y'all laughing?
Why are you
listening to what he's saying?
That's what I heard him say. What is it?
That's exactly what he said. And she got mad. And I didn't like that either. I also don't like the fact that the women are so freaked out. Like they're so like trying to jump these men bones. Like they're the aggressor. And the men gotta tell them no. That's crazy to me.
It's COVID babies. They was locked up.
Boss Queen is here. Hey, ladies. Yeah, no, I honestly, I would be upset too, because you are going around acting like we are the best thing since sliced bread.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To any and everybody. Mm-hmm. You have so much to say about everybody else's relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But the moment I want to start locking things down and start getting a little physical, you got some problem because you're waiting on a bombshell. No, I'm mad.
Because if he starts getting physical with her and he goes and messes with a bomb or a Casa girl, now he looks like he did her wrong. But if we don't get physical and we say we're very open, okay, because also this cast, kissing outside of a challenge don't mean nothing either.
Nothing either.
Don't mean nothing.
Like, absolutely nothing. Listen, there are rules to Love Island, and somebody need to print them out and send that sheet to the contestants before they get in.
They don't care. They don't care. But this is the other thing. Also, though, you want to be physical. This man has not told you he want to close things off or even be exclusive.
He did. What are you talking about, Miss T-Jo? He sure did tell us he wanted.
But then he woke up in Uno reverse. But he woke up in Uno reverse.
Right. But I honestly think she thought that Uno reverse was the momentary lapse in judgment, not because the way he's going on. Like, I think she thinks that part was like the part that wasn't met when it was met.
It was so met. It was so
met. Kayla's here. Welcome back, Kayla. Boss Queen wants to know: Do we feel that Zach feels Casa is coming? Absolutely.
He knows it.
And also, I do wonder if, because I feel like was it that Hannah and his brother started getting freakier? Then his brother went home, Charlie, and then Hannah turned around and then within 2 days started getting freaky with Pepe. And so I do wonder.
Then she went home, and then Pepe in 2 days started getting freaky with Iris.
I do wonder if he is trying to make himself on that part not his brother 2.0.
Maybe. I mean, now he's gotten past the point his brother went home, so now he's just like whatever.
I also feel that.
And I also think he's just not as into her as she is into him. That's also a thing.
He's not. I feel like he's losing interest in her.
Right.
I think he's losing
the way he looks at her now.
Yeah, I think he's losing interest in her. I think he doesn't like it that Bryce likes her. Even though she's not entertaining Bryce, she could give two shits about Bryce.
Right.
Yeah.
But as Miss Love says, Zach is not as into Kata as she is into him. I also feel like Bryce is not as into Trinity. And listen, it might be a hot take, but that's how I feel. I feel like
each other. That's real.
No, I think she's into him. I think she thinks she's into him. I think she's convinced herself.
Yeah, she has.
That she
I agree, but I'm saying Bryce and Zach want each other. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, yes. And Boss Queen feels like Kata will be the Casa victim, and I hope that's not the case. Please, thank you. I don't need that for her. I hate.
Somebody gotta be.
Who you want to be the victim then?
Yeah, somebody's gonna have to.
Somebody's going
to be a victim.
I kind of wanted to be Trinity because I want her away from Bryce.
Yeah,
he gonna act up too, but Kata gonna get the video because she ain't gonna believe it. Trinity will believe it when she sees it.
Because they're already having this talk constantly about their type. So I think Trinity gonna be hurt if it happens, but she's like in the back of her head, it might happen. Kata gonna be blindsided.
Yikes.
Because she's not reading Zach for what he's showing her.
She's not reading the room.
Oh Lord. Casey mentions the OG girls are in Soul Ties in the morning with Mal, and she's upset, and she says Sincere like can't is just not in a place where he just can't be physical with another girl, and he's not being honest with her about it. And I'm just like, which is why we separated you two, Mel.
Right.
And so that we trying to tell you this.
Yeah.
So see, America was trying to help you.
Yeah.
We weren't trying to harm you.
Yeah.
You get it now? Okay, good. Casey mentions that Sincere says he cares about Mel, but he feels, yeah, you don't give a fuck about her. And I'm starting to feel like Casey and Sincere's relationship has dropped off.
It has.
And
it was first week.
Yeah. I think, unfortunately for us, that while I do feel like it's possible that the producers started telling Sincere to chat to Bryce and Zach, you know, and not necessarily go to Casey, because like we heard from like Janae that they would encourage her to go talk to Kayla or talk to Nicole about her situation in the villa with whoever, and she's like, no, I'm gonna go ahead and go talk to Serena. And they were like, you sure you don't want to go to, and she's like, nah, I'm good, I'm gonna, right? I think it's possible they're encourage Sincere to go talk to them because they would sit there and entertain his bullshit, because I don't think Casey was giving the producers what they wanted him to give to Sincere about his relationship with Melanie. Because at this point, and so honestly, because at this point you are playing two women, and I don't think Casey is in for it. Now that's my theory. I know a lot of people think that Casey's playing Anaya, and he actually wants Soul.
I don't think
and that Anaya is just not allowing him to go to Soul. I'm not seeing it. I think he's where he wants to be.
Why is she not allowing? Why is it that grown? I mean, they're all
He's
like
a grown man.
But why is it that the women have so much power and she's not allowing him to do anything when she clearly told him, even in the argument, go downstairs now and talk to her. Go down there now
right
and talk to her.
I feel like the women haven't had power since the Doors.
Exactly. So I just don't even know what you're talking about. But I was wondering, and I think Danita, you said this to me, like, what if Casey is mad about what Sincere told Anaya?
That's fair. That's fair. But again,
that started him and Anaya having problems, and he specifically told him, don't tell Anaya that. So what if also that's in the back of his head, like, I told him not to tell her. He done went and told her, and my life ain't been right since.
And then I think the whole dug deeper with Soul coming in and Sincere jumping on that. Everybody knows in the villa, Casey was at least interested because she looked good, but Sincere swoops in and takes her, and we really stopped seeing them chatting.
Yeah. So we didn't get any follow-up on that situation. We didn't get no follow-up from Casey and Sincere when, remember, Mel was about to go run up to
he stopped it
with Soul Ties, and he stopped it.
Yeah.
And he's like in his ITM, no, I'm not letting you go outside, basically.
Yeah.
Which kind of says to me he wouldn't play a girl. He would just straight up leave and tells her, like, I like this girl, I'm leaving you. But that's just me. I might be wrong.
Oh, yeah, too. I feel like the man can't lie. He can't keep a straight face. So
Rachel says, yeah, I wonder if Insincere and Casey stopped chatting as much because Insincere aired the X comment.
And who he's starting to kind of get closer to as well, somebody else who is now talking to Anaya on the side in chat, Corbin.
Yeah.
But he's not telling Corbin everything.
Yeah.
No.
Because all of those men are his ops, and the sooner he realize that, the better off he'll be.
Somebody said that. They was like, Casey, none of those men are your friends.
No, honestly, I have to say this very clearly. We see it in episode, the next episode, this end of this episode, and the next episode, the top of the next episode. These men are not Casey's friends.
No.
The women are his friends. These men are not his friends.
Nope.
And yes, the sooner he learns that, the safer he will be, and not to just stay in this villa, honestly, for him to actually have a better experience.
Yes.
Because if you want to be with your girl, stop listening to these jackass men.
Especially Beavis and Butthead.
Hello?
Yeah. Oh my God, that's what they look like. So yeah, Kata talks about her combo with Zach in bed, and she's upset. Trinity and Bryce says she's mad at Sincere because she feels like he's lying. He wants to be with he's acting like he didn't want to be with Soul when he wanted to be with Soul, and it's like he's the victim now. I'm like, yeah, he ain't no victim. You know, victim. Anaya and Melanie chats, and she's excited about her connection with Corbin, Melanie that is, and that she's over Sincere because he's not being real with her. And I said, Melanie, I don't believe you. She wants to chat with Kenzie to see how things are. And I said, but does Kenzie want to chat with you? Because neither one of you really are like, honestly, like friends anymore.
Yeah.
Y'all are avoiding each other. Y'all said y'all was going to be straight up and real with each other. And it was great when y'all were both trying to be delulu with each other. But now that we have to be real, neither one of you want to be real with each other.
Exactly.
And Casey calls Soul over to check in on her. And Soul again says, well, and again, I do want to state this. I know people seem to think Casey is really into Sincere. But anytime I see them together, this is that.
Yeah, they always like this. Every now and then you might see this, but it's really this. Every time they talk.
It's like this much space between them.
There's always space between them.
Which is not given intimate to me, but maybe I'm wrong.
But according to the internet, they had so much depth.
What depth?
There's more chemistry.
They just lied.
What chemistry?
But that was like they talked about hot dogs. But okay.
I mean, I said to you guys a couple episodes ago, I see the chemistry between Soul and Sincere.
Me too.
I do not see that. So if he's conflicted, I get it. I do, and I like him and Mel together. I just think they need to get their shit together.
Right.
I think it's fair.
Yeah.
I do not see anything with Casey and Soul.
No, I don't either.
I didn't either.
Like on either one of their parts. Now I like a lot of people keep saying Soul wants Casey a lot, and I was like, I think she wants Sincere, but she knows that is probably not happening.
Yeah.
She points out even he didn't want to be open to get to know her, and he says well, it would just take a lot.
Yeah.
And so she does probe him. Well, is the door closed? We don't get an answer. And they shoot to Anaya and Melanie, who's chatting up Sincere. Anaya's like, I feel safe with Sincere. They chat about him being a character and almost smiling. And I said, this is Casey. And I was like, this is about to bite him in the ass. Because what they like about his personality can also be a downside in his actual serious part of his relationship, because you are basically being friends with your girl on the points where she needs you to be a man with her.
Yes.
If you understand what I'm saying.
I understand exactly what you're saying, because Anaya and I are the same sign, and when we're ready to be serious, we run a tight ship. What you smiling for? That's me. When she said that, I was like, that's me. I don't like. We about to have a serious conversation. What are you laughing for? You take me for a joke? Don't do that to me.
And he is an Aries, and Aries can be playful until they get ready to be serious. And then they want you to take them seriously. Like we saw it here. Like later on, he's mad and he's serious. And that's when the jokes go away. And he doesn't understand. Well, you see how you feeling right now? That's how Anaya was feeling when you was like, hee hee ha ha in her.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's a communication difference.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that is.
Yeah.
But yeah. Casey tells Soul that he will be real with her. He was interested.
Very
Very interested.
and highly interested as well. I said, "Sir, stop."
I'm like, okay, guy, we got it. But Sincere got there first.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if you were interested, Sincere getting there first wouldn't mean one fucking thing.
Should not matter.
Not necessarily. You can be interested, but not willing to take the risk. And we all know that Casey is not a risk taker.
Yeah. And there was a risk on both sides. Like if I pursue her, I'm possibly risking what I have with Anaya.
Yes.
I'm also risking the friendship that I built with Sincere.
Yes.
But also, if I stay here, am I risking not going after? Like he was weighing both.
And he said, and he felt like a bird in one hand is better than two in the bush. Like, listen, this right here that I got is good. So to me, it's not worth the risk because I see what this is. I could go leap over there and it not even be what I thought it was gonna be. And then I'm like trying to come back to Anaya and she ain't gonna have it.
And he seemed very loyal as well. So I think the friendship aspect plays a part too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because he's like, I don't want to go against, guy code and all of that stuff. Yeah. So and he gives the type to like pros and cons in his head.
But that's what I'm saying. Like at the end of the day, that just means that he is where he wanted to be. He made a choice in his head
to be that, yeah.
But Rachel here feels that, well, she said that the issue with Soul and Casey is that they both want to be chased in this scenario. That was never going to work. And I'm just like, I don't think Casey wanted to be chased by this girl because I think she's trying to chase him.
Yeah.
Like, am I wrong in that, in thinking that she is kind of chasing him? She's
throwing out fillers. She's not chasing because she ain't been pulling him for a chat. They just talk.
Yeah.
But she's putting out enough for him to bait.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
But he's not.
Yes.
And she feels like Rachel also feels like that Casey was afraid of losing to Insincere again. And I'm also not sure if that's the case, but that's actually more of a case I feel like than the chasing part.
I can see that too because I mean he almost didn't get Anaya because of Sincere.
Rachel says they had a convo where she said that as a guy he should be pulling.
But you're a bombshell. See, that's what she missing.
Yeah, because as a bomb, you're supposed to grab.
He got somebody. He got a good thing. You're trying to infiltrate the villa. And when you're the bombshell, you have to pull the men. In any other scenario, I agree with her. In any other scenario. But when you come in as a bombshell and you trying to take somebody else's man, if you're going to take her man, then take her man. And if you can't take her man, then you can't take her man. And it ain't going to be because he ain't going to pull you, baby. You got to pull him.
Yeah. Now we're different, right? Like now y'all been in the house. You're not a bomb anymore. You're a regular schmegular islander. Yes, he can come chase you. But that first week that you were there, that's on you, mamas.
That's on you.
I mean, and he does kind of say that we see her like, he's checking in on her and she's now putting out even more of those feelings like, well, what's up with me and you? And he does ITM. Well, maybe if we had this conversation, meaning a bombshell conversation earlier in the week that said that you were, maybe just as interested in me as you went and talked to Gabe, you went and talked to Sincere. Maybe if you came to me and said, hey, I'm interested in you, I could have even more weighed if my interest in you was more than just the surface thing that I think it is for me to test my connection with Anaya, which honestly would have been a fair thing to do in the time frame that we are in Love Island.
Absolutely.
Yeah, she waited. It was kind of like Sean. She waited too long.
Yeah,
a lot of you have to be quick in there because each day is like a week. So if you wait 3 days to talk to that man, he's basically spent 3 weeks with this woman already.
Exactly.
Yep. And so I absolutely understand Casey, but I'm just like, I also don't feel like, I feel like if he really wanted that as much as some of the people later on make it seem like, he would have went for it.
Thank you. Because when you really want something, that want outweighs the risk. when you really want something, right? You're like, I'm willing to take this risk. He really wanted to be on Love Island. And he thought to himself, I'm willing to take this risk, get my passport, leave my job, and go to Fiji. And go to Fiji. Right? Like he's, you know what I'm saying? So when you really want something, that want outweighs the risk. But it wasn't enough of a want for him to jeopardize it.
Yeah. No. And we do see that even with Sincere, he wanted to get out of his situation with Melanie. He was really reflecting that the situation was getting to a point that he couldn't take anymore, and he felt like a situation with Soul was more beneficial for him at that point. He honestly didn't really need Casey and Bryce to tell him that the risk was worth it. They were just basically supporting his decision at that point.
Right.
Yeah.
Corbin and Kenzie chatting, he was shocked. And he asked Kenzie for a kiss, and she says no, and she says to focus on his couple. And she then says no kissing is crazy. So I'm like, well, which one is it? Like, I'm confused.
She wanted him to chase her about that damn kiss. She wanted him to chase her down. Do she not know this man don't compute that way? He don't chase.
No. So he said, okay,
he nonchalant. He don't chalant about nothing. He don't chase.
So he said, okay, fine, let's head up to Soul Ties. And so they go to Soul Ties and make out. And I'm like, I'm over you.
Very
Mel and Kenzie chat, and Kenzie says she's not good. She has real feelings for Corbin. So now she's doing to Melanie what Melanie did to Soul. Basically, like, step off.
Right.
But now nobody's stepping off because America put them together. So Melanie expresses that she's not good either. She couldn't be in the room with Soul and Sincere the night before. And I do think this is Melanie trying to like get back to that friendship that she had with Kenzie and be the way they were before. But Kenzie's not up for
She's not having it because she wants
more. It's not your competition.
Right. So we beefing, even though Melanie don't know they beefing. They beefing.
Kenzie says, yeah, it's a lot, but she needs to stop focusing on that and focus on the connection she's in. And they say they love you to each other. And I'm just like, we need to not like do this.
Right.
As girls. Kata and Zach chat, and Zach is upset that Kata, he wants to know what's going in Kata's head. And she says, well, are you waiting for a bombshell? He's like, no, I'm afraid that you're gonna leave me. And this is honestly my issue with Bryce and Zach right now, because everything they do, they attribute to the women in the couple that they're in.
Yes.
And I'm over it.
Me too.
Because this is on y'all. This is the insecurity on you.
And they've been trying to gaslight everybody in that villa.
Everybody.
And if that English man from Birmingham, England, think he gonna come over here and run shit, he got nothing coming. When we get a chance, we gonna get his ass. And if Kata gotta go with him, she gotta go with him.
Oh, Kate is like, I just want Kenzie to catch the next flight out of Fiji. I think we have a little bit before we gonna get Kenzie out because there's too many damn people in this villa. I don't know if they're dropping bombs. But if they were going to drop bombs, it would have been today. Because usually, is it today? What day are we on in the villa?
It's Wednesday. Today's Wednesday.
So, I have to look at the days. But usually, that we get bombs before Casa. Casa would be like Monday. I don't know if we're going to get another set of bombs before Monday.
But I think Casa is really going to start for them. Don't you think like tomorrow or Friday? We're going to see it on Monday. And look, I wanted to go to the movie theater and it's not at the movie theater here. Are you going to go to Danita? It's at the movie theater by her. I'm all the way up to DC. I would have to travel an hour and a half.
I would have to drive down to South Jersey on the 22nd and then try to come back here to chat about it. And I'm just like,
yeah,
it doesn't make sense.
So I'm thinking it's probably gonna start what, Friday? There, Friday, maybe.
Rachel feels like I don't think we're getting bombs unless they're sending singles to Casa like season 5 and 7, and I don't want singles in Casa.
I hope they don't do that. That was so stupid. I did not like that. Last year, that Casa, I did not like that.
Kayla wants Zach on first, please and thank you.
Yes, I would love that, but they not gonna let him go before Casa, Kayla. They not gonna let it happen.
No.
And somebody said online, no more siblings, please and thank you. And I might have to agree with them. So Kaden says that she is happy with the connection because she can have an honest conversation with him. And I'm like, girl, he is gaslighting you. Do you hear what he's saying? I mean, I know this is an edited conversation, but I heard what he's saying. He don't want you no more.
Exactly. She don't hear it though.
She don't hear it. Mm-hmm. Jen and Gabe chat and they make out. Did anybody get anything else from that conversation?
No.
She just want her eggs cracked.
That's about it.
I'm cracked. Casey and Anaya chat about the last time they had sex, and she says 1 year, and he says his birthday, which he says is 6 months ago, and I'm so
April 13th.
April.
And I'm like,
no, he said the last time he had sex was his birthday. Before that, it was 6 or 7 months.
Got it.
Yeah.
So I was just like, because somebody's like, oh, you said you just got out of a relationship 6 months ago. Somebody said that on social media. And I'm like, yeah, you never ended a relationship. Especially she said that she ended the relationship on and off. You never ended a relationship and months after the last time y'all had sex?
I have. And that's part of the reason why you
in
a relationship, because you don't even want to sleep with him no more. You like,
yeah.
I've been not wanting this nigga to touch me for 4 months. I'm done.
We don't know if it was like a long distance relationship or if he was living in Georgia or not. Like, we don't actually know. So they might not have seen each other all the time.
So there's a text, there's a soccer challenge because of course they're promoting the World Cup just like they promoted the Olympics in season 6. And they had
what world. What you think about this side note? Because we ain't really been talking to you. What you think about the people saying they got rid of Bia because they wanted to do the physical challenge? This one man on the internet is going off about
why did they tie the string to their legs?
He was so mad. He was like, I know why they did this. They did this.
He unsubscribed from Peacock. He was like, I'm done.
He said, don't do that to her. You put her on there, and then you put her on there to lift her up to fail, and you knew she couldn't do these challenges, and then you wanted it was to be more challenges. He was so.
I'm gonna be very honest. It
was legit.
I'm kind of like believing the conspiracy.
Like, look at the challenge that we got. Like, look at the exact challenge we got just for Sean to come on After Sun and be like, yeah, she was in there playing soccer. So then y'all get rid of it.
It's kind of like, remember when Big Brother did the challenge with Matt, who is like hearing impaired.
Uh-huh.
And it was a listen, like you had to listen to a fucking record, and then repeat to your partner what's actually said on the record, and he's deaf.
Right,
he cried.
That was crazy.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, I kind of believe it.
Because they were affecting each other. So, like, let's say she was still coupled up with Gabriel and he moved that leg too fast, hers might have flew off. You see what I'm saying?
Because they literally made it so that there was no way for Beatrice to stay.
No way.
They edited out their entire relationship.
Yep.
They made it so that we had to couple up these 3 bombshells with somebody, and the only conversation they really gave us with Jen was with Gabe,
because nobody was gonna put her with Zach.
No. So I feel like, honestly, I keep saying it, I think they want to Beatrice out.
Dang,
she's speaking too many facts. They said, "Nah, we need her out. She understands too much. She got to go."
So this challenge, you've got to put a soccer ball into a glass tube with like rolling it up y'all bodies. Grab a hot dog on a string with your mouth. Jump
it
into
with your legs.
With your legs, you're affecting.
Yeah. Like I said, y'all not helping y'all.
Oh, you know what? I just got it. You're right.
Y'all ain't helping y'all.
I just got that right there.
Because again, just like with Big Brother, they be writing these challenges like how many months in advance?
No.
Because they got to get this shit. Like they don't all of a sudden write these challenges 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they had to get them uniforms, they had to get that goo, they had to get them hot dogs. They had to go get the stuff they feed you.
You know they don't spend money on building these things. They can't let that go to waste. That they don't spend money on
stage for the guy. Like for him to stand on. Yeah.
It's just like with the mailboxes. Them mailboxes that they used for the stand-on business last season. They were like, yeah, we just got to bring those back somehow. So how we bring them back?
Okay, we had one mailbox last year. All right, now let's get how many?
Make them same mailboxes.
Yeah. And then jump into a slime pit, put slime into a bucket, both of you. Question, answer a question, and then kiss in the shower. So I really didn't write down much on this challenge, except for the one question that pissed me off. And y'all know what question that was.
I do. I wrote the questions down if you want to just
you could go through them and we will.
So it starts off with Trinity and Bryce. Which players is carrying their couple? They pour it on Caleb. And then Kenzie and Caleb. Which player is fumbling the ball? They give it to Gabe. Wait, is it Gabe? I think it's Gabe. Yeah, okay. Anaya and KC. I'm getting to the question. Hold on. Most overrated player. They give it to Sincere for the plot. Kata and Zach. Which player has already won?
Who are acting as if I wrote it down because it pissed me off.
As if
they already won the league.
Won the league. And they give it to KC because he has it explored, which then the host goes, explain. Mm-hmm. Why do we need to explain that one? Why did we need to go further into the explanation?
I wonder, did everybody explain and they just didn't show it? Or
they kind of like they gave quick little like things like, oh, it's because you were doing this. Oh, it's because you were doing that. But that one was the only one we actually saw the host say, well, what do you mean by that?
Because he hasn't explored. So who have you explored, Zach?
Nobody.
But we will get to that. CJ is here. Hey, beautiful people. Pissed me off. So we will discuss it more because statements were made after this that made me even angrier. Keep going.
And then we have two more questions. Gabe and Jen, which player has been offside the most? They give it to Sincere because he's sneaky. And then Sol and Sincere, player most likely to get booed by fans, and they give it to Bryce, and I did not understand the reasoning.
I mean, I'm booing him.
But the sentence that he gave didn't make sense.
But that didn't make
sense. Say something like, because he get booed at home.
Something like love here, booed at home. So, his analogies. I don't know.
I was just like, please stop. And Kay is here. Kay says, whole time Kay and Trinity are both the ones carrying their couples. And absolutely. I'm like, period. CJ says Naya has the best body here. We were just talking about that.
Girl, you missed it. We were talking
about the girls in their uniform for that game. I was like, dang.
She looked good.
Good.
Back at the villa. Kata mentions Anaya is mad at them. Zach says, "Oh, I'm just saying I want him to be happy because we are so happy, and I love Anaya, but I want them to be happy." And that's not a dig to her. I said, "How's that not a dig to her?"
Thank you.
Kata, well, we'll chat to her because we're not coming for the connection. How are you not coming for her?
You are coming for her connection. And Kata is just as guilty as Zach.
Yep.
Everybody making it seem like she not. She's so male-centered. She let him control everything, and she's just as guilty as him.
Mary says that it's something like Kendall would absolutely say.
Absolutely.
Trinity says, what I agreed with, which is I would have put them if I was her.
Yeah.
And honestly, back to you, Mary. I rebuke this, just like I rebuke most of your Final Fours. Mary says realistically, the Final Four would be Mel
not making it, Mary,
Zach and Kata, Kenzie and her partner, and Trinity. And I rebuke every single last one of them. I don't know.
Mary likes chaos.
Chaos.
He likes chaos. Okay.
No. Don't do it.
That's crazy.
No. I don't want to hear it. I don't want don't put that thing.
That's a very dry final.
That is a terrible state. That's like 4 Irish Springs. And Hoda and Chris.
You're trying to rile us up. Don't do it.
No.
Mary rage baiting.
She do that in my chat, man. Put my pressure up. Anaya asked Casey what the fuck Zach is talking about, and that would have been my question. Mary says, I said not my idea. Did you? Because I missed that part.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, don't be bringing other people's crazy ass.
She thinks that's what the producers are aiming for.
Okay.
Oh, I can see that.
Okay, yes, okay. We're with you now. We're with you.
Yes. 5 white people and a possible, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's what producers love to aim for. They ain't gonna get it. And so he said he just didn't know if he was ready to go there, but he doesn't want soul.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, well, do you feel like holding up or limiting your experience? And he says, he's not saying that she is. And I said, well, somebody is saying that you are.
Right.
Casey, you need to understand the position that you're in. Right now, somebody is speaking for you.
Yep.
And you need to get them to stop.
Mm-hmm.
But he's so avoidant because then I would have been like, me and you can go talk to them together. We can settle this right now.
Yeah,
that's what I would have done. I would have been like, me and you go over there right now. It could be me, you, him, and Kata. We can settle this right now.
Because I haven't seen him approach them about that.
He never did. She's the
about
only
the
one
comment.
He doesn't.
Now, even if he's just saying, why do y'all think that?
Yes. Now, could he have? Sure. Edited the program. We didn't see it. But honestly, I would have pulled their asses up as soon as we got to the villa. I would have been like, now explain to me.
Mm-hmm. Explain.
If you don't know what they're talking about, you ain't saying that. Explain to me where y'all got this from.
Exactly.
Because they keep saying we want to make sure he explored. We just want to make sure we know he was interested.
Why are you trying to make sure anything about my man? I got my man. What you worry about y'all? What
He's
you
not saying nothing to you and Kata?
My man.
Because y'all are literally in the same positions.
And Rachel says this, we all saw Cordell march across that garden about that 90-10 comment.
Okay. I don't even use numbers.
To his girl's bestie. Cursed her clean the fuck out.
Right.
Oh, it is.
And this is why I keep trying to tell people, stop. Listen, you can use Cordell as your yardstick, but honestly, stop comparing him to people.
Exactly.
Because none of them are this man.
None.
He would have pulled
that be happening if that was Cordell.
Yes.
He would have immediately pulled up Zach and been like, so what's good?
Yeah. Sure would have.
Like, please stop.
Or he would have told him, she ain't preventing me from doing nothing.
Nothing.
I'm good.
And he has said multiple times. So she says, listen, if he wants to explore, he should just let her know.
Exactly.
Because that's basically where we're at. If you feel like I'm holding you back, let us be clear to everybody and their mother, including you. I am not here to hold you back. Right. I am not limiting your experience. Go do what you got to do.
Pretty much.
And I'm good on that.
Yes.
Melanie and Corbin chat. And again, I told you at the top of the hour or the hour and a half.
Yeah.
They just chatting.
Yeah.
Because they ain't connecting. They're not trying to connect.
Right. Even though he's saying our chats will help us connect.
Right.
Um, Jordan says that Sean and Anaya would have been fine as fuck. They sure would have. Sean needed to put in more work, so I can't help Sean.
He said he pulled her every day.
He just didn't turn her head.
Yeah. Kenzie and Caleb chat, and he tells her that her physical interactions with Corbin make him uncomfortable. And I said, listen, Caleb, me too.
I'm glad he said it. I was waiting for him. I'm glad he said it.
Rachel says making us listen to Corbin is torture. It really is.
It really is. And I just wish he would just let his accent just come out. Like, stop trying to hold it in and just talk.
Nighttime arrives and Caleb is unsure how long he will be able to wait for Kenzie to make a decision. And I'm like, good, tell her that. Zach and Bryce gleefully talk that Casey is in the doghouse.
Yeah.
Because of their bullshit.
Because this is when we first
really start peeping it.
When we first get Zach saying out loud, we're the three strongest couples in there, and they could really win. This is the first time nobody in this villa has said anything about winning.
Nope.
They got too much drama. They trying to keep their relationship together. Ain't nobody said nothing about winning. But Zach did. Because Zach got the money on his mind and winning on his mind. And that's when I was like, oh, so y'all the three strongest. You already tried to sabotage Bryce and Trinity. Now you got to sabotage Casey and Anaya, so you and Kada can be the only ones left standing. And you think that's going to win. Not on my watch, like Ayanla. Never.
And again, who did we see that happening with? We saw that and now I said this last my recap earlier in the day. People feel like we saw that happening with Ace and Shelly.
Yeah.
I did not see
so much of Shelly, but I think Ace was trying to do a little bit. But we really saw Kendall do that. He
exactly.
really
yeah. Because I still believe to this day, Ace wasn't trying to win.
No.
But he definitely wanted who he wanted in the finals.
Correct.
So whatever happens.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Zach trying to win. Zach will get everybody and their mother out so that he can win.
Yes.
That's what I got from this. And he honestly says in this conversation, he don't care.
Right.
Right. So Gabe likes and feels comfortable with Jen, and that's all I got out of that conversation. And Trinity says she misses Bea, and she wonders if Gabe is moving too fast. She is so offended on behalf of her bestie.
So offended. Wait till she figure out what else going on.
Jen and Gabe are happy with each other and only want to get to know each other. And I was like, oh, good. So then we can get you out like this. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you for giving us a solid. And it has nothing to do with the man being Spanish speaking, because I would love if he would just speak Spanish.
Right.
Yeah.
I just want him out my villa.
Yeah, I mean, and now with Bea out, like he's not really giving us anything.
He's not giving nothing.
And then she never was giving us anything. So there you
go. Bea was giving stuff.
She was. Yeah.
They could have left her there single and vulnerable, and I would have been very happy.
Very fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Zach told on himself by saying they're the three strongest, and we're about to get to that conversation in a few. Mel and Corbin chat. And they both are just there for me, as I said. Listen, I'm consistent. That's all I was getting from them for this.
Exactly. That's all they were doing.
Consistent. Yep.
Anaya confronts Zach and Kada about the challenge, and Zach says, "Oh, I'm not saying you're his safe option." I said, "So what were you saying?"
Because that's exactly what you were saying.
Literally said safe.
Literally said safe. You literally said safe.
Absolutely.
He felt like he was taking the safe option.
And then you put that in her head, and then going to go twist it in 4 different conversations after this, including to KC, that she came up with that bullshit her fucking self. How dare you?
Right.
Don't be gaslighting her.
Exactly. And see, that's what I don't like about it. That's why I like for people to talk amongst everybody, because I don't want anybody to have any type of way for you to finagle your way out of this. Nope.
Mm-hmm. And I will say that was, and like Miss T Joy kind of like really brought this to me. I was like, you know what, you're right. That I really was just like, okay, Kata, why we so quiet in this conversation? But then we yap and we walk away. I ain't like that. She would be a girl. I ain't like that.
Yep. Didn't like
Still
it either.
But I ain't like that.
Yep. Now I'm side-eyeing him.
I'm side-eyeing you, and I'm watching.
I've been watching. I ain't.
Miss T Joy been watching, but now I'm watching.
As CJ points out here, Ace was a producer puppet, and I feel like that's what he was. He was planning fake dates for them in the villa, so they didn't have to spend real money on real dates.
Yep.
Giving the villa stuff to do, and then basically allowing them to continue to create drama in the villa because he would not make a fucking decision.
His own expense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so much so that even Shelly and Alandria were like, yeah, I think Ace might be playing a game.
Yeah.
But other than that,
yeah,
I don't think the man was trying to win the show.
He was just being messy.
He was just being messy.
Wanted followers, chat.
Yeah.
You know, just having a little fun.
Yeah. So Casey and Soul chat again, and she says, "Are you actually open to exploring? And you never even gave this a chance. You never know you're robbing yourself of the chance." Zach proceeds to tell Anaya, Casey only said he's attracted to Soul. I said, that is not what the fuck you said earlier in the day. Twice you said that he wanted to explore with Soul and that he felt like he couldn't because of Anaya, because she was the safer choice.
Yeah, but now that you're being confronted like head on, you stumbling and fumbling, and now it comes out, oh, he just said he was attracted to her.
Which is what he said, what we heard him say.
Which she already knew. That's not new information. She knew that.
And he said, oh, he never said he wanted to get to know anyone else. And I said, okay, so that's what I heard. That's what the producers fed to us. So why is everybody in the mother like outside the world not seeing these conversations for what is happening and blaming Anaya, including my son, honestly, for holding Casey back from exploring?
Because they still feel like her crying on the dock made him stay.
But it didn't.
It didn't.
Because again, like we said back in 2 recaps ago, he said, I don't know them girls.
Exactly.
And she hadn't even cried yet.
Yep.
It's just like when Cordell was basically like calling Dea, what he was calling her, not that girl.
Oh girl.
That means he don't care.
Like, oh dude.
Yeah. That means he don't care. That means he does not care.
Yeah.
Sorry. I know that some people think the opposite. That means he don't care. So Anaya says, well, I just want to make it known. So like, since you run in your mouth, Mr. Man,
right,
run and tell this. I'm not holding him back from doing that. I don't want to mess up his experience. So he can go on ahead.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. And then like the Virgo she's like, we gonna button this up right now. Let's go, Casey. No, I'm not trying to interrupt you from getting to know her. You could go on to do that after we have this conversation, because I want us to get something straight before I continue. Wait, and don't laugh. Why are you walking up these stairs laughing?
Exactly. Why? What's
so funny? Why are we giggling? Like, what is happening here? Because this is a serious conversation.
And people were like, see, she didn't want him to get to know her, so that's why she came and cut the conversation off before
so everybody else can cut the conversation
it off before him, because she's trying to get rid of this right now and nip this in the bud right now. And when she finished, she can go back down there and talk to her. Because if that's what you want to do, you can go back down there. But go back down there lighter. Because me and you about to have this conversation, so I'm about to free you up. And when you go back down there, you can really talk to her. You can explore, talk to her, because I'm about to lighten you up and let you be free to go in.
Just unrestricted.
Like, people like, she didn't have to interrupt. Yes, she did, because she want to get to the bottom of it now.
Yeah, exactly. You pulling up Rachel's.
You don't want me to stew. You don't want me to stew in it. You don't want me to stew in it. It's gonna be worse.
Yeah. And so back to Zach, and then I'll get to Rachel's comment. Zach is upset that he keeps getting upset reactions from women, Black women, that is, for being honest in challenges that and that he refuses to be PC. And that when he hears somebody wants to explore and doesn't, he feels that he needs to say something. And I said, don't bring that Love Island UK backwards bullshit into my US villa. Because that is something that would be said.
You could have poured the goo on KC and gave a different answer than what you gave. You could say, we all think y'all are strong. Y'all are solid together, but this is Love Island. Everybody explore.
Yeah.
Boom.
Like, we can't pour it on ourselves because we ain't done much exploring.
We can't do it on us, but boom.
Boom.
That's it.
Or you could have poured it on him, even though it was a lie. You could have poured it on him and say, because you think you already won. You think you got the baddest one in the game. Like, so you feel like you won.
Yeah. I mean, like, he could have made it a compliment.
You could have turned it that way. It would have been a lie. But you could have turned it that way.
Yeah.
You did what you did. And now you're going to deal with the rap.
And honestly, if he had done that and made it more of a compliment about them and their relationship, and like what he says later that they're the 3 strongest couples, right. I think that Anaya wouldn't have been pissed off about the conversation and had to instant off Casey.
Because she was never mad at them getting the answer.
Right.
She was like, I knew it was going to be us. Everybody was looking at us.
Yeah.
It was how y'all explained it.
And I asked Casey to be serious about the conversation. And she says that she's uncomfortable being the safe option for someone. So she wants to know if she is just a safe option for him.
Yeah.
And he said, well, when did I say you were the safe option? You're my first option. Like, for me, you're number 1.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, well, they are saying,
right,
you said that the only reason why you didn't pursue Soul is because it's sincere. Now, we know that he said that to Soul in the kitchen, which says to me, Soul said that to somebody else, and that shit got back to Anaya between the game and that time.
But Zach was also in the kitchen.
Zach was in the kitchen. Yeah. Zach was in the kitchen.
Context.
Eavesdropping. Mm-hmm.
And so that might have been cut out in the Anaya, Zach, and Kata conversation. But we didn't hear it, but it was said here.
Yeah.
And again, Casey says that's not the case, but that's when you should have got your ass up and said, who said that?
I would have been like, Zach, come here.
Right.
Because this is the second time you've gotten your words twisted by some motherfucker in this village.
Right.
And I mean a motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly.
Because these men are playing you, Casey. And you are letting them.
You need to tweet, Danita and Tamika. Y'all need to tweet, because you know I'll be on Twitter. In case they do the Twitter challenge, you all need to tweet. If only Casey knew his biggest ops was all the boys or something. Y'all got to tweet these things so that they can pick them up.
Like, Blank don't even realize his biggest ops is his boys.
It's his boys. And so he says if he says which again, I believe him. If he wanted to pursue that, I would. Yeah. Why would I be mysterious about it? And I honestly believe him. But as Rachel says here, the only thing that held Casey back from exploring Soul initially was his own insecurities, in my opinion. Yeah. And people keep throwing those insecurities on the night, right? The man
insecurities.
The man has insecurity. He says he overthinks. He says he doesn't take big risks. He says that sometimes he gets in his head.
Yes.
And then we learn later on he uses humor to cover up other stuff.
So honestly, he's already given you guys the reasons why he hasn't been exploring. When did any of that say Anaya? When did
None
any
of
of that
it.
say Anaya?
Not stopping him. She's not guilt tripping him. She's not, in the words of Bryce later on, locking him down.
Yeah. Now, on the flip side, as Miss Love says here, people are acting like Anaya isn't allowed to then have emotions and express them
to
the person in the villa that is making her feel insecure and uncomfortable.
Exactly.
Trinity gets to express it. Bryce gets to express it. Zach gets to express it. Kayla gets to express it.
Kenzie gets to express it.
Mel
gets to express it, but not Anaya.
She's not allowed to have emotions.
So, he's like, I'm happy where I'm at, and I've been saying that for like 4 episodes. And I said, this man looks happy where he's at. I think he's where he's happy.
And if I had somebody whose body was like hers, I'd be happy too. Every time she come down them steps, he's cheesing. Again, he's very happy. He's very happy.
Blueprint. He said it.
Hello?
You gotta beat the blueprint. Do you know how hard it is to beat the blueprint?
Exactly. He told so it's gonna take a lot.
And he could have said, "Well, I'm interested in you. Yeah, I would love to keep chatting to you." No, he said it's gonna take a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think that's gonna be for anybody. Like even with Casa, like could he flip on Casa? Obviously, he's a man,
right?
But I think it has to be a connection that he feels like is worth it.
Yes,
because he don't like take risks. He's telling you all his plans.
Exactly. It's Jordan is here and says, "Clock it! I swear, anytime it's a dark-skinned woman, she needs to be expected to become everybody's therapist. Remember, she was the villa therapist about a week ago."
And now asexualized. Yeah, you can't be the object of anybody's like affection or the apple of anybody's eye or the baddest looking thing in there. The blueprint. No, she got to be asexual.
And then the minute that she's clocked out of being the therapist, she's a black woman that needs help. No one's there for her.
Nobody.
Yeah. But Casey does ITM that he doesn't understand how she's upset and how she's viewing things because he's reassured her multiple times that's not the case. And I said, it's your fucking friends. Go talk to them.
Because they're putting it in her ear. So she's like, okay, I'm hearing you, but they're saying this, and I know you talk to them. Like they're your friends. They're your
friends. Go talk to them, but they're fucking up your game.
Yes. You have reassured me that you like me. Mm-hmm. You have reassured me that you think I'm the blueprint, that you like my complexion, you like my hair, you like my personality. You have reassured me on those things. You have not reassured me on anything about you don't want to explore. Because you didn't even tell me the girl looked like your ex. I had to find that out from one of your friends. Okay. Mm-hmm. You ain't told me nothing about if it wasn't for insecure, I would have insincere, I would have talked to her. One of your friends told me that. So you have not reassured me about this thing. And I'm talking to you about this thing. Not overall, this one thing. And you have not reassured me. And your actions definitely haven't. Even if you try to do it with your words, your actions definitely haven't.
Yeah. Now, Pito feels that she should not listen to Zach, and I don't agree. And maybe it's a female point of view, but when your man's friend speaks, sometimes you gotta fucking listen.
Put it in that back pocket.
Because you gotta act on it, but you gotta listen.
Because it came from somewhere. Is this your boy's feelings or your feelings?
And I'm telling you so you can tell me and you can act accordingly. Because now I've enlightened you. If it ain't you, I'm letting you know Sincere's an op. Zach is an op. Bryce is an op. So now you need to know. Wait a minute. Hold on. Why they keep telling my girl stuff that I ain't said? Start to think, Casey. Start to think.
That's
Yeah,
it.
it's like when your man's friend, y'all are out, and I used an analogy earlier about couple A and couple B. Again, we all have friends where you guys are all out together hanging out. He walks out the room, and his friend makes a snide comment. You like, well, where the fuck that come from?
Exactly. Where you get that from?
Like, what's this about our relationship? I didn't know that was happening. So you put that in your back pocket for later.
Yep. And when y'all get home,
you address that shit.
You like, oh yeah, Kevin said, yeah, because she act like he don't do nothing around the house. Who told him that? Who said I said that? Did you tell Kevin that? Because I'm gonna confront you because what you around here telling these people.
And then you're gonna tell your man, well, next time you don't say that shit to them. You tell me that shit. Because we trying to communicate here, and I can't move on with you and continue to build this relationship and this connection and this marriage and whatever y'all are in until you be real with me, because I'm the person you're supposed to be real with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear about bullshit about our connection from your friends, from my friends, from our family. You should be telling me this. I should not go and walk out the door and be blindsided by stuff I didn't know about you.
Don't have me out here looking stupid. I hate that. I always tell anybody I'm in a relationship with, just be honest with me and transparent. Don't have me out here looking stupid.
Now that might just be an earth sign woman thing. I don't know about you, Janita, but I don't like that shit. And I would
we're blunt. So why you lying?
So maybe we're not the panel for this, because we all agree that Anaya did this correctly.
We're not the panel.
Yeah.
Because Anaya did this correctly. Because I was reading tweets and I was expecting to see something different. I said, well, no, she's correct.
Yes.
Yeah. I would have did the exact same thing. I would have did this even worse in my 20s.
Yes. And I would have did it with Casey being there. And I would have done it with Casey sitting there right when I confronted him. It wouldn't have been me then having a separate conversation. I'd have been like, excuse me, Casey and I would like to have a conversation
with you.
And they would have said it right there in front. We all would have talked about that.
Yes. So I would have had the conversation with Kata. I would have had the conversation with Kata and Zach. And then I would have had the conversation with me, Kata, Zach, and KC.
Yeah.
And I would like, can you repeat to him what you just said to me? And now I would have been like, so is that how you feel? And he would have been like, well, no, that's not how I feel. Okay, good. Come on. You and me need to have a conversation. Thank you.
And I'd have been like, for the record, you heard him say he don't feel that way, right? So when we walk away and y'all be getting dressed or y'all be in y'all little boy chats, don't you tell nobody else that I'm restricting him from exploring because he just told you I wasn't.
Yep. And that's all I would have to say about that. And I would go to him and say, I better never hear that that's what's going on. If that's not your feeling.
Not I better never.
No. You could call me. You could call me aggressive. You could call me, and like I said, I would have been worse in my 20s. Now I try to think about what I have to say. I might, not confront right away. You know what I mean? Like I would do it a little more, maturely.
Yeah.
But back then, everybody getting pulled up and everybody getting cursed out because no, you're not gonna put me in this position.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I would have brought everybody together. Fire people. Come on, let's talk.
So Casey says, oh, now this is the part that actually pissed me off. Like I was pissed off, but this part that he said actually pissed me off. Casey says, well, oh no, Anaya, he tells this to Trinity. Oh no, Anaya is doubting what they have. When? Anaya would not be doubting what they had if you had not said bullshit.
Yep.
They were just fine before the challenge. They were fine in the challenge.
They were.
They wasn't fine. They were fine up until you said what you had to say. Rachel says, Danita said she would pull a Scott. Yes.
Yes.
Like everybody sitting down.
Everybody.
Off the fire pit.
Everybody got to say about our relationship.
Say all this shit right now.
Right.
Lay it out.
I best to never hear this bullshit again if it's untrue. Right. So say it now. But he, again, this is where he says it's in the 2 weeks that they've been there, they are the 3 strongest couple. And I said,
got it.
Mm-hmm. He tried to break up Bryce and Trinity.
Yeah.
And it back, because he's sitting with Bryce and Trinity, him and Kata. It backfired on his ass the last 2 episodes because Bryce was like, I'm gonna go talk to Kata.
Right.
He probably thought Bryce was gonna talk to Jen, Soul, anybody, but he went to talk to his girl.
Yep.
And he said, "Oh, wait, no. Until we get to Casa, I can't do that." So, right. Bryce, you good? Y'all are the strongest couple. We good now.
Go from she don't like him. Yeah, so y'all are now one of the strongest couple.
Yeah.
Your opinion did not change.
No. Yeah. No. But also he understands that Anaya and KC are one of the strongest couples. Mm-hmm. And he is looking to get them out the way.
Yes.
Of course.
And Peter says Zach is messy. Casey told the guys about Soul looking like his ex before talking to Anaya at the dock. He's so sincere and so connect. So he left it alone. But even told Soul he has something good with Anaya. Exactly. Yeah. That was what we saw. That seems to be still based on the conversations that we're hearing what the case was. But Zach, we've seen this is the second time that he sat there and misconstrued how a Black woman is approaching her partner in their relationship in order to break them up.
Exactly. And I want for Kata to see that as a Black woman. What he's doing, but she doesn't.
She does not see it because he was like, while I still don't really, the Trinity of it all with Bryce, but she's going around there saying I like him, and I do think she's catching feels in some capacity, right? And so if she's telling everybody this, you're the only one running around not having a talk with her,
right?
Talking to Bryce, like, well, I don't think Trinity likes you. I don't think she's into this. I think you're more into it. When really it's the other way around.
Right. You told it to KC. You're the one who was spreading it.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's why KC was just like, okay, interesting. Got it. Cool. But like, no, you were doing all this. And then you had that conversation with Trinity. And Trinity was like, no, I do like Bryce. And then you realized, okay, I can't mess with them no more. Mm-mm. Also, that's Kata's best friend. Mm-hmm. I can't touch that. But I can touch that couple over there. Mm-hmm. Who's actually doing what we're doing. Yeah. Without all the bed stuff.
Exactly.
Right. And honestly, the physical connection that I've seen with Anaya and KC, for someone who did not step to KC's door, because y'all keep holding that against her.
Oh yeah.
Him too, apparently.
But again, I don't know if it's him or if what he's hearing from the guys.
I think with that leads into the bed stuff because he's comparing their relationship physically to everybody else. So I think by him bringing up the doors, he already was in his head like, dang, she doesn't find me attractive. Right? And now we're not being as sexual in the bed as everybody else. So that's feeding more into that you don't find me attractive thing. And he's watching everybody else because to sit there and say, yeah, we don't have what you and Kata have. You don't want that, Casey.
Exactly.
That's not what you want. Yes, he's getting a hand job every night, but that's not what you actually want. Because there's no substance.
And again, I throw this back on. If we are in the 3-way tie for the strongest couple, what about Bryce and Trinity? Because they're not doing nothing.
They're not doing. So it's like
and nobody is confronting Bryce about that. Why are we?
That's what I'm saying. Because the other guys are not interested in sabotaging anything and getting in anybody's relationship. It's only Bryce and Zach. The other guys are not doing that. Sincere got his own drama. He ain't doing that. Casey trying to focus on his relationship. He not doing that. Caleb is being like him. He not doing that. Corbin is a robot and he only can think about himself and what he got going on. Nobody, and Gabriel is like, what? I'm over here trying to hump her. Like nobody else.
Listen, he would hump a door if it was open.
But those
so
two
nobody else is trying to do that. They're all in their situationships, like couples, and trying to figure that out. It's only Zach and Bryce who are trying to be manipulative and trying to do those spiteful things and set up themselves to win.
You also feel that Bryce is playing a game, because I thought it was me.
Absolutely. I think Bryce is like, he's playing a game. Yes, these last few episodes, Zach has brought him in. Like, he's really.
Yeah, he wasn't playing a game. He wasn't. He was playing off of his feelings for Trinity. He's been doing that since the beginning, but he wasn't playing the game like that. But until Zach put him on, and now he is just as bad.
Now he's playing
because he tried to even put it in Casey. Yeah, because she don't even want you to explore. He like, yes, she do. She told me I could explore.
And they were just like, oh, yeah. Y'all don't know nothing.
Peter says, I'm sorry, I'm a guy. If I was Casey, I'd be pissed too. If all the guys is telling me stuff I'm not doing. And again, we're not saying that we don't understand that. We're saying we actually understand. I mean, maybe people but we also just feel like there's a part where the guys can be telling you, listen, you're not doing this, and maybe you should be doing that, and maybe that means this, that you have to stop being insecure about your situation, and don't sit there and make it that Anaya's insecure about your, or Anaya's the only one insecure about your relationship. Right. And understand that you need to pull up these guys and say, you know what, me and her are going to figure that part out. I still think that we are strong, but this ain't got nothing to do with me having to explore soul. That's all he had to say.
Exactly.
If he didn't want to explore soul.
Exactly.
So then, of course, I knew this when we saw the first look and they opened that fucking hideaway. I said it's gonna be Zach and Gator, and I don't want anything of it. And we had just talked that same day about the damn episode having no hideaway, and I should have known that they were just gonna send in the wrong people.
Yep, pretty much.
And so they chose. They all sing and dance, and somebody was like, "Oh my God, how come they're biting off of season 7 with the singing?" I'm like, okay, just say you're new. Like I don't want to be offensive, but almost nothing that we're seeing here is new. If it's not from the US, it's from the UK. If it's not from the UK, it's from Australia. And listen, there are 50 billion universes of Love Island, and they all have done challenges. Nobody's making up new stuff.
No, they're definitely not coming off of season 7. Like, no.
Yeah, and as Mary says, where are the dates?
I would like to know.
That's what it should have been, instead of us picking who the bombshells coupled up with. Should have been 2 dates.
Maybe the favorite couple will get a date. Maybe they'll surprise us.
But watch it be Soul and Caleb.
It probably won't be.
Oh my God, no.
Exactly.
And so again, and when people used to go on dates, we were going on a date. So if you hear that, it's not new.
Yeah, they would sing them on going on a date too. Like, it's not. Yeah,
it's not new. Nothing is new.
Y'all are new. They're not.
And so Rachel agrees with us. Like, no one needs to hide away on dates so they can learn to effectively communicate. The thing is, people used to go in the hideaway and talk.
But they knew what they were doing because they've heard their conversations in the bedroom, and they knew that she wanted sex and he didn't. And so they were creating an environment where she would get what she wanted.
And now we're getting ready for Casa.
Right. And that's what they wanted.
What they wanted.
Yeah. Mary says we could have used door and mailbox budgets on some dates. Please and thank you.
That's true, Mary.
Because why aren't we? Even if it's just like right there, like the little boat that's right there, take them somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah. And then people are like, why are they opening up the hideaway so early? They've never done this. And I'm like, please just say you're new.
They have done this.
No, because people are talking about
open all the time.
People are talking about how, like, oh my gosh, it's moving so fast. Like, we're already going to Casa, the bomb, blah, 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 blah. To the point where Love Island, not Peacock, Love Island has commented and said, we're starting it at the same time as last year.
And we always do.
They were like, the timeline hasn't changed. This is the normal timeline of when it's time for Casa.
3 weeks, they do Casa.
They're like, this is normal. We're moving at our normal speed.
They did. Me and Danita sat there and pulled up Love Island Wiki because we were trying to figure out if we were getting more bombshells, which is what I said earlier in this episode. We're probably not getting some because Casa, they're like leaving for Casa tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Mm-mm. And the way that they did the recoupling, once I saw what they were doing with the letters, I said, "Oh yeah, we're not bringing nobody else in.
No.
They're going straight."
We in fact gotta get people out. That's what we got to do.
Yes.
Like unless they bring somebody in, just like there's no need. If they bring somebody in tomorrow, maybe, and then that person obviously isn't a part of the.
No, I don't think they bring it in.
But then they're gonna be a single because you're not gonna do a recoupling, so it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So I mean, honestly, I get new people. You either started watching season 6 or you watch season 7, but don't yell at us and Love Island USA and telling us and USA that they're doing stuff that they're not doing stuff. And what we're trying to explain to you is we know things that they do and we would like to see. So I said, last season they didn't open up the Hideaway. The season before they didn't open up the Hideaway. I would like to see if they open up the Hideaway or if they're going to. I would like more dates. Last season we got two early dates. They gave them both to people I did not want to see on dates, but again, what can you do?
Yeah.
Here we went on dates that I also was just like, why are we going on these dates?
With the bomb, in the beginning. Yeah. It was day 2.
And so I think it's about staging, and as Kay said, we're losing the recipes for real.
And just go back to what word. Stop trying to do too much. Just go back to what word.
Mm-hmm. Again, I want to again state this: if you did not watch prior to seasons 1, 2, and 3 are on Hulu. They're on Hulu. Go watch them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like 2 of my favorite seasons is on there, and it's not season 1.
Nope.
So season 1 is probably my least favorite. I still go back and forth between 7 and 1, but I loved season 2. You just have to not think about what happened on the outside.
That's it.
Season 3. Honestly, hated the winners, hated the finalists, but listen, it was turmoil for me the entire season, turmoil for me after the season, but I can't say it wasn't memorable. Right. And I actually have a lot of edited content about season 3, like when I started covering it. So again, go watch the recipes.
And then go watch some UK seasons.
And then go watch the UK. That's what I did. I started watching season 2, went back, watched season 1, went back, was recommended to watch season 5 and 6. Mm-hmm. And then I started watching UK 5 and 6. And then I started watching live 7 and live with 3. And honestly, you get a much better, well-rounded idea of what the Love Island experience should be, and what it shouldn't be. Honestly.
And you also learn what the tricks of the producers are. So you pick up on certain storylines that are happening. You pick up on certain things that are being cut out to push a certain narrative about somebody. You see certain things because they always, no matter what season, what country, there's certain things they're always gonna hit. Yeah, no matter what, no matter who the cast is. So you're just able to pick it up better.
And as Rachel said here, season 5 was using the Hideaway so early and often that they had to lock the doors for season 6. Listen, season 5, the Hideaway was a character.
It was.
So I got it. I understood that they had to scale it back because we complained. We're like, we don't want to hear the word Hideaway no more.
Exactly.
Yeah. And to be honest, 6, they didn't need it early.
No, they didn't.
They didn't need it early.
Because the people who would have actually used it, I would not have wanted to see In the Hideaway then either.
Right.
And there was only like one hideaway I enjoyed in season 6, and now I was like,
you don't enjoy it no more.
I wouldn't watch it now.
Exactly.
Right.
So, Pito says, yeah, my sisters put me on a year and a half ago, watched every season from both UK and US. And honestly, if you are, not interested in watching all of them, there's so many recappers. I recapped on my channel a bunch of seasons. Miss T Joy and Chantel and I recapped the UK for a bunch of seasons. There's ways to catch up on things that happen, that you could understand what Love Island is for people without necessarily watching the episodes if you don't want to.
Yeah, because even with this one, like, I know we've talked about, like, oh, this cast is so freaked out and so sex forward and everything, but if you go back to seasons 1 through like 4 of the UK, they was in there having sex races. So the lore.
I've never watched them, but that's what I heard.
Yeah,
Peter says Australia is crazy. If you go back on my channel, I covered a season of Australia as well. I think a COVID season. So again, Mary, same thing. If you want demonic vibes, watch Australia. Every season is always giving USA season 7. Yeah, if you want the drama, go ahead and go ahead and watch season 7. They're basically, your Australian seasons, they're basically season 7 without Black people.
Exactly.
So yeah, like yeah, no. Oh yeah. Rachel says season 7 UK traumatized me with their sex.
Why wasn't a graduation?
Yeah, that, and they traumatized me with the damn was it closing things off?
Oh my god, all the terminology.
They're the ones that created terminology that people continue to use today, and I wish they would throw them out the window.
Early days, closed off, exclusive.
Over it. So we do see episode 12. Zach and Kata is in the hideaway. Anaya pulls Trinity and tells her how she feels about what Casey is doing, and Trinity tells her, like, she doesn't feel that it's that serious, that if he wanted to get to know Soul, he would. So while I definitely agree with Trinity, it is that serious because there is a perception amongst the men that Anaya is stopping him from doing that. So not only is Casey wanted it, she's also stopping it.
Yeah. I think Trinity was more so focused on the exploring of Soul part and not her being like, well, they're all saying that I'm a safe option.
Yes.
That was Anaya's gripe. It wasn't the exploring Soul.
But that's what everybody focused on, and they were never seeing her point. They were never seeing her point. And I was like, Trinity, I love her, but she's not the right person for you to talk to about this. I'm like, you need to talk to Melanie.
Not in that.
She needed to talk to Beatrice, and Beatrice ain't in the day.
Yes, that's why I said Beatrice was needed in episodes 12 and 13. Right. I think the next conversation that Anaya and Trinity have, just them two, that one
was a much better one. Anaya feels like he might now not be taking her as seriously because of how like goofy he is with her. He's always joking, and Trinity think I agree with Trinity in that she needed to take a beat because she was like getting herself agitated, and she needed to sleep on it. But I also agreed with Anaya that was what was happening. It's not necessarily the case that he wanted to get to know Soul. I don't think that was her problem. Her problem is that the portrayal of her in the villa is that she was stopping him.
Yes.
Yeah. And she's like, I don't want to ruin anybody's experience. So if you want to go explore.
Go. Corbin pulls Kenzie to the dock, and they say they missed their connection. And I said, I'm confused at where y'all stopped connecting.
Right.
Y'all should be stopping to connect.
Yeah.
But y'all haven't.
Right.
And they said it's hard. But listen, Soul, Caleb, Casey, all of them can see them from the kitchen.
Right.
On the dock.
Boot up.
And Caleb was like, they're kissing.
They're
Caleb
kissing.
was like, they're kissing.
They're kissing.
And so everybody's like,
uncomfortable.
I said, not kiss date. They're kissing.
Kata and Zach are in the hideaway. That's all I got. Caleb confronts. Listen, I did not pay one attention to their hideaway. I did not.
It's so good. It's so good.
Caleb confronts Kenzie about kissing Corbin on the dock afterwards, and she said, "No, we didn't kiss." She's like, He's like, "You sure?" Because Soul saw it, and I saw it. You sure you didn't see it? You sure you didn't do it? No,
no, I would tell you.
I would tell you. So Melanie is upset, and again, she's upset because she also saw in the kitchen that Corbin, who she's supposed to be getting to know, was up there kissing.
And Soul told her. Well, Soul told her they were kissing. She did not. She
didn't see it. She walked
up.
What's
going on? She didn't see it. And
I thought she was in the kitchen.
No, she walks up and goes, "What happened? What's going on?" And Soul like,
Soul tells her.
And she's like, "Who?"
Corbin and Kenzie are kissing.
Now I will say, they didn't kiss though.
No, they did not.
Okay, I was like,
no,
I will. Okay, I will definitely give them that. They didn't kiss.
Not that time, but yeah.
Every other time.
Yes.
Anaya's upset. She's starting to feel like she's a safe choice for Casey. And like, I feel her.
Yeah.
But also, I do understand later with Casey, because I think then he started to realize that maybe people were portraying him as playing a game with her. And he feels like she should know that he's not playing a game with her.
So now he's getting annoyed that she don't believe him.
Right. Yeah. But honestly, again, this is your buddies. You need to go talk to them.
Communicate.
Yeah. So in the morning, Jen and Gabe basically had sex. We find out.
Yeah.
Beatrice is gone. Like hot.
Beatrice wasn't gonna have sex with that man. Not in the room.
You've been gone one day. One day.
Maybe there was a day in between.
Yeah.
They're all
break. Yeah. But
yeah. But that's all she's there for. She's just there, like literally, she's there to watch it live. That's it.
Yeah.
and you know the funny part about this is like we watched this happen last season, and I'm not gonna slut shame anybody, but Hannah had sex with her partners. Irish Springs had sex with her partners. And I honestly feel like when Black women do this, they have a problem with it. Because Soul is just kissing these people, and people have a problem with Soul.
Have a problem, yeah.
They don't have a problem with Kata humping Zach, which they should. It's gross.
They absolutely should. Absolutely.
She's not with a Black man.
Kenzie and Corbin are upset that people think they kissed on the dock, and I was like, well, y'all shouldn't have been on the dock together.
Anyways, that's what you get.
Next.
Y'all was kissing like 40 times before that. I don't know why. Again, this is what they did in the challenge, and I was just like, I don't understand why y'all are upset when they telling the truth about you.
Exactly.
Casey feels that someone is making him out to be the devil.
It is that. It has always been. You're trying to figure out who the devil is, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on in your head. It's all Zach.
It's all Zach.
It's just Zach. Oh.
Mary says, Beatrice.
Stop it.
Mary.
We're not going to disrespect my track queen like that. Casey calls Anaya, and she's like, no, I'm not. I need a break from you.
First of all, get your tail up. Don't be laying on no couch and yelling my name across the Naya. Come here.
Honestly,
you knew she was
honestly, and she was looking good with that cover. That she looked good. He knows
that's why he was calling her, because she looked good. He wanted to rub on that. You and I know that he wanted to rub all up and down that cover up that came up to him, but show everything. Nice.
As Ian said, she was wearing a netta.
We know this man.
Yes.
But she is thoroughly over it. Go like, cause my whole thing is go clean this shit up.
Right.
Because you
Don't
just
clean it
gotten up and walked over there and said, "Oh, we sit on the bean bags. Okay, we sit on the bean bags." Because you're gonna talk to me,
right?
What's up?
But instead,
he talks to Corbin.
Yes, he talks to Corbin.
And let me get like this conversation.
I think it was Kay. Let me get this comment, and I was just like, yeah, nope. Yeah. So, Corbin is basically like, oh, he like Mrs. Kenzie. They did like he just misses the sexual part of their relationship.
And she had to tell me what DJ it was. I didn't.
Mr. Joe was like, "What is that? Is that a new movie?
Like, what's DJ?"
And I was just like, listen, we understand that y'all are horny. You're a 22-year-old horn dog, but I am tired of hearing about it, right. Corbin.
Yes. I'm trying to figure out what is this connection, the communicate, like what is it? Because all I hear y'all talk about is sex.
That's all it is sexual tension. And then KC is like, that's why I be trying to tell Anaya she don't be want to do nothing. Oh, grandma.
Yeah.
And you would have seen my face. I was like,
yeah, again, 23-year-old. Again, 23-year-old. 23. Ages is showing in this.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Their ages are playing a huge part.
A huge part. Yeah. And again, he says he's pissed that one thing is affecting his relationship. And I said, one thing is affecting your relationship, but it's not the thing that you think it is.
Nope.
And Ms. Love, it has my sentiments about this situation. Right. I did not like this convo with Casey and Corbin about Anaya being sexual. It felt gross. And honestly, somebody else said, we never need to hear them talking to each other again.
We don't.
Absolutely not, because for him to then say on the back of it, yeah, and I told her that type of stuff will make people go explore, as though you about to threaten me because I'm not gonna be sexual with you, that it's gonna make you like I told you yesterday, sir. You go explore, because I'm never gonna have sex here. So if you think that's gonna happen, we could be here 9 weeks. You're never getting it, okay? So if that's
when I realized how much he was comparing in that moment. I said, "Oh, so that's what it like. Y'all are fine on every other aspect, but you upset about that. You upset. Got it."
Again, boys will be boys, men will be men. Don't have these conversations again.
That was a very boy conversation.
Yeah. Caleb pulls Kenzie, and he's upset at the situation because in his head, listen, Corbin is nowhere near the same as him. So if you like him, I don't understand why you like me. And I said she don't like you.
Right.
I mean, that's simple. Kay said the grandma comment irked the heck out of me. Respect her boundaries, Peter. But Peter says women have that type of talk, and he's just expressing himself to his bro. So Peter advocating for his bro.
The way you say things, like if you're frustrated about y'all not being as sexual in the bed, first I'll talk to her about that.
Yes.
But then also it's a way to talk about it. Just feel like,
and again,
if they don't do that, then I'm gonna start exploring. They've never said that. Some of the girls might have wanted to be more physical, i.e. Kata and Trinity, but they've never said, yeah, and I told him about that, because that type of stuff right there gonna make me want to explore. No, none of the women have ever said, the girls have ever said that.
Yeah. And I feel like these guys, and again, age, have taken their frustrations out in their connection and put it on the women they are in a connection with. Bryce did it with Trinity. Zach is doing it with Kada, and and now Casey is doing it with Anaya. And again, the issue here is actually you.
Yeah,
your insecurity.
Find out why not. Like, why isn't she not doing more with you? Have you asked her?
Because she doesn't feel secure.
Thank you. That was my point. I was like, once she feels very safe, like fully safe, and what you're saying and what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing is all aligning fully, she might give you a little more. She might.
And honestly,
she never had sex with you, but she might let you DJ. I guess I don't know.
You don't know. You might feel.
And honestly, again, he has been insinuating this because he's like, I know I keep getting crazy. So she's like, yeah, you need to stop, right? Like,
gets a boner every time.
Yeah. So I get it. Like, he is horned up because he likes her, and I get it. Like, she's beautiful,
right?
We're not having a hard on because of what he wants. We're having a hard on because of how he's expressing it.
Right. Exactly.
You could talk to your bro, like, yeah, you could talk to your bro however you want, but don't be calling her a grandma because she don't want to fuck you tonight.
Exactly.
Yeah. It doesn't come across well, and if they put it in movie night, best of luck.
Yeah. Listen, if he don't do things through Casa, and that's all he got in movie night,
that would be his saving grace.
He might be okay.
Yeah,
but he's screwed if he does anything.
Or if she does something, you know, and like that's your saving grace. Like,
right,
you do something or you don't do nothing.
Right.
They're gonna play that clip.
Yeah. Caleb and Melanie chat about the Kenzie and Corbin situation, and Kenzie and Jen sit about Melanie and they don't seem to want to respect that she's in a couple. So like, it's like they don't respect her connection with Sincere, but they definitely don't respect her connection with Corbin.
Right.
And so I'm like, so Kenzie, that seems to be a bit hypocritical, because when you were getting to know two men, everybody needed to give y'all room and space.
And you're still getting to know two men.
Yep. Still, you're acting like you're already in Casa. It's been how many days?
Right.
And you're like, I don't know a timeline yet.
Corbin tells Melanie he and Kenzie wanted to kiss, but they didn't. And Melanie says she wants to explore the connection and she will sleep in the bed tonight. And I said, cool. Anaya tells Melanie she's overwhelmed. She wants Casey to be more authentic and less avoided. And I agree.
I agree too.
But I'm like, am I the only one seeing it? But God, to hear you guys aren't the other one. Because all I saw up and down my timeline was Anaya did this and Anaya did that. And I said,
me too. I've been windmilling for her for 3 days. I've been windmilling for her, fighting for my life for 3 days.
Crazy.
like honestly, like, you don't know him. You don't know him. I think the difference between like her and Kada and her and Trinity right now is she does not know Casey from Adam, and she is fine. Like, she is already, like, I think Serena said it, like, you start off in hell. You got to prove to me you need to get out of hell and get back onto earth, right? And she is already found out what Melanie had to find out, which is that he might not always be telling you the truth. So you have to put him on time out and then make him prove to you that the timeout is not necessary.
Yeah.
And the problem is Casey is avoidant.
They both are.
She is too.
Like, every time they were like all their stuff, I was like, oh my God, this is actually an easy fix. This is an easy fix. Y'all just aren't listening to each other.
Now we're not listening to each other.
Oh, it was so frustrating.
So that's my whole thing, is like, I understood what she was saying. I'm not necessarily saying that she was wrong because I do think they needed to talk more.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely agreed with her that Casey needed to be less avoidant.
Yes, absolutely.
Casey feels like he's being penalized for exploring. And I said, nigga, when did you explore?
So tired of it.
That's the problem. Everybody's saying you want to explore.
It's to do about people thinking that I'm keeping you from doing. I'm doing it, and that you know what I mean. I'm the safe choice, you know, and that's what get it.
I said y'all arguing about two different things.
Two different things.
Oh God.
Sincere apologizes to Soul for not focusing on her, then proceeds later to just not focus on her, but we'll get there. Casey says that he's being very jokey. He's been very jokey as a kid. And so they get pulled for a child. I think I forgot to put that here. But he does say that he's been very jokey as a kid because, again, how he was brought up.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, well, yeah, she doesn't want to stop him from being him, right? And we got this from him a couple of episodes ago, like maybe 4, where he is like, she wants me to be like a robot, and not react.
He's like, no, I just wanted you to be serious for 5 minutes, like we were having a serious conversation.
Correct.
I like to laugh and joke too, but we were having a serious conversation.
That's right. It. And Anaya reiterates she just wants honesty of what he wants.
That's it.
And Casey feels like she's not being honest to the villa of where they're at. And I said, no. Zach is not being honest to the villa of where y'all at.
Right.
You're pulling up the wrong person.
Right.
Casey says, well, it just feels like they are miscommunicating. And I said, y'all are. Y'all are.
Yeah.
Y'all are thinking, like, he's thinking the common denominator of the issue here is Anaya, and she thinks the common denominator here, the issue is Casey. And whereas the issue is a little bit of Casey, a little bit of Anaya, and a lot of bit of Zach.
Yeah.
Stirring the pot.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all go for it.
Jen, Soul, and Kenzie chatting. This is where basically I was like, oh, so she, she trying to create the white women's league here.
Yeah.
Got it. Does she realize Soul is like at most bisexual? I mean, bisexual, multiracial.
I don't know. Somebody said, I heard it on a live when I was scrolling through TikTok that both her parents are black, but I'm not sure how true that is. I know her dad was.
I can believe that. She looks black to me.
Yes. She does. Yeah, so they're saying like both her parents are. Yeah. I just didn't do no research, so. Yeah.
So I could absolutely see that. Sincere and Mel chat in the speakeasy. So says Sincere, she tells this to Jen that he said he's only going to focus on her, which he did in the kitchen, and we did not believe him, but it's clear Soul believed him.
Yeah.
Corbin pulls Kenzie and they go to the bedroom, and he says he hates seeing her with someone else, and I truly believe he does.
Yeah,
because he was ready to just start having sex with her.
Yeah, and he don't want nobody else having sex with her before he do.
Mm-hmm. Kate is like, Soul's dad is definitely black, and from what they've heard, her mom is biracial.
Okay.
Sorry, Mary, slip of the tongue. But I mean, if she was, hey. Right. At this point, you'd love to see it. So they end up making out, and Kenzie says she loves kissing him and she's horny and she wants to fuck him and jump his bones. And I'm just like, oh, this is not what you said that you wanted, Kenzie. You wanted kids and a family, and I was like,
a real relationship.
Like
now she says she want dick.
I mean, you could you can't get that nowhere else. With the
I just
relationship,
think she wants the quote unquote finest man in the villa.
Yeah.
I think it's that. I do wonder if it's about the fact that also he's not right.
Well, her ex won't.
I think she felt his penis and she wants it and she horny.
And because I mean, Caleb is like lily white, as white bread as you could get.
Yeah.
But supposedly everything that she said she wanted on paper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So episode 13, I'm going to have Danita moderate this and chime in where I can because we were trying to wrap this up and I could take much notes. So.
And we're going to see how this goes because I was like, it was a lot happening. So,
it starts with Anaya chatting to Trinity, which we thought was a better conversation.
Yeah, so she basically telling Trinity about her conversation with KC, and she basically mentions how, you know, she doesn't want to change him. She just wants him to be serious for 5 minutes.
Yes.
She said they were going around in circles. She brings up the whole restricting him to explore again, which she was like, I've never restricted him. I literally just told him he can go explore Seoul.
Right.
Go do it. Which Trinity is just like, basically, yeah, if he gonna do it, he gonna do it.
Right.
You know? And then Anaya agrees and basically just says that she does not care. He can do him. While that's happening, we now have Casey talking to Bryce and Zach also about the conversation, and he tells them that she wants him to be serious and change his whole personality.
Which she did not. Boy.
I was very confused by that. He says that Anaya. Hold on. Who was that? Oh, that like basically she just wants to be valued more, doesn't think that she was understanding him or whatever, doesn't want her to feel a way about him exploring, which she has said explore. Bryce then brings up the fact that it feels like Anaya wants to lock him down.
Yeah. And Casey's like, no.
Mm-hmm. And he's just like, no. She said I can explore. She said I can. And he then says, I'm over the soul shit.
Thank you. And I'm so glad he tells them this is what, and then Bryce is looking stupid because you thought you had him. You and Zach thought y'all had him, thought y'all had this in a kerfuffle, and was like, yeah, got him. And then it's like he tells you without even knowing you he said you straight, I'm over this old shit. She told me I could explore and I'm over it. I don't even want her.
And again, I say, when did he was under it? He was never under it. This was a ploy by Zach. This is a scheme that Zach set up
to come to us with the bullshit.
Period.
But Anaya ends up telling Trinity that she doesn't really know how she's going to move now, but she does really like him. She doesn't like arguing with him. And this whole thing just made her very confused.
Yeah.
We all were confused, honey.
Yes.
We all
Casey feels like him and Anaya click on the mindset, but they don't have what Zach and Kata have, which is that physicality in the bed. Which Zach does say, like, well, him and Kata are different, so that's why it works, I guess.
Because he ain't trying to mess that relationship up. He already learned his lesson, guys. Because all that man's going to do is come for my girl, so I'm going to just stay where I'm at, and you stay where you are.
Yep. Pretty much. And then Casey again brings up how he can't be serious 24/7. It's like a job.
Yeah.
Then we have Caleb pull Jen for, I guess, a bombshell catch up. Don't really know why that was necessary. I thought he was going to like
get to know her.
Yeah.
I thought he was too until he says I'm upset, and I said, "Oh Lord."
Oh.
I said, okay, here we go. Cool. You're upset, but he still wants to be in a couple with Kenzie, and Jen is very happy with Gabe. That's all I got.
Yeah.
Moving on to Zach and Bryce, and they are talking about the hideaway from Zach and Kata, and now he feels like, you know, they basically got to be more serious now as a couple because they've had sex in the hideaway. And Bryce then wonders, like, does Trinity still like him or not? But before he can really get into his feelings, Zach is just like, but would you sleep with her? Like, have sex? And Bryce like, yeah.
And I was like, so we're back to what I said. If y'all watch my recap earlier, I said Bryce doesn't like Trinity as much as he's saying, because he doesn't actually initiate sleeping with her.
No, he says in this conversation, Trinity wants to go all the way. I'm the one who stops her.
Yep, because he stopped him in the bed, and that's when that was like,
"Oh, well, you would," because I don't want us to go all the way. I'm the one that stops her. So again, he's stopping her. Zach was trying to stop Kata, but eventually, when they went in the hideaway, they did have sex, and Zach tells Bryce, "I'm still open."
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. So they're both using this means of a yardstick to say that, oh, their relationship is either too serious or not serious enough.
Right.
And that once they cross this threshold, there's no difference.
Right.
So honestly, I'm very glad that Bryce keeps stopping him and Trinity, because again, with this age disparity, I really feel like he shouldn't sleep with her. But also, this is why I need them to get to Casa and him to fuck up, because I am tired of it.
Yeah, because I'm very worried that what Beatrice said is correct, and that Trinity is not going to really explore in Casa and be waiting for that man and come back with egg on her face.
Yeah.
But maybe she needs that to realize that he might not be as into it.
Yeah. Right.
Potentially. And if he is into it, show a little bit more, because I'm not believing it.
I'm not saying.
Yeah, so just give a bit more or whatever. We then see Melanie and Kata chatting about her conversation with Sincere, and she tells Kata to promise not to say anything to anybody about how the conversation went. Soul walks in, very awkward. Sincere is then telling the boys that the convo with Mel went exactly how he wanted it to go. It was what he was looking for. Anaya's still in her feelings. She's still confused. Trinity's like, men are stupid.
Word, Trinity, word.
And I'm getting a serenade tonight.
Anyway, you're not about to get that serenade tonight. But you gonna get a letter tomorrow. It's gonna make it better. But you're not getting that serenade tonight, girl.
Not tonight.
Sorry, Pito, but yeah.
So then Soul is talking to Caleb, and she tells him how she saw Melanie and Caleb, and she's telling him that she saw Melanie and Kata like making a freaky promise, and she's like, there's a secret. I think she can kind of pick up on the internet, like what was going on. It's like, girl, your spidey senses were tingling.
Yeah.
You should have asked her what that conversation was about. You should have asked. Trinity and Kenzie. This is the first time I've seen Kenzie talk to an OG in how long?
Yeah.
But she's talking to Trinity, and basically she's just like, she still doesn't know what to do, but she's tired of switching beds.
Mm-hmm. Are you though? Because you keep kissing Caleb in the bed. That's what I want to understand. I can't believe you. Stop kissing him.
But then wanting to kiss Kate, like, it just you're doing this to yourself.
Exactly.
Yes.
Like, you're causing your own confusion.
Zach
is laying in the bed with Bryce. Yeah, I'm not either. Zach is laying in the bed with Bryce, and I feel like Trinity is starting to get annoyed.
I've been annoyed, and I've been waiting for her to be annoyed, because it starts to feel like there's some truth to it. It's not this much joking around in the world. I'm not with it. Like, y'all are not in a couple together. Like, stop acting like that. And then when I bring the covers back, you gonna act like you got a boner from rubbing them. I'm not with that. Cut that shit out. Like, that would get on my nerves so bad. That would give me the ick. I would have to get out of this just for that. Like, I just couldn't do it.
And again, I used the euphemism of couple A and couple B, that, sometimes you have those couples where in couple A, girl A is, just not down with some of the bullshit that A, B, and girl B be on. Mm-hmm. And girl B is, very, I don't feel like Kata's a pick me, but just very like nonchalant, like, oh yeah, y'all can do whatever y'all want to. It's the good jokey jokies. I'm here for it, blah, 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 blah. Which makes boy A and B and some of their outside friends make it seem like girl A is crazy, or that she really is. And in this case, A is obviously Trinity. No, she's not crazy in feeling that one, you don't want to be physical that much with me. You're not initiating any physical responses with me as your woman.
Right.
But you insist on doing physical stuff that maybe it's not sexual, but it's more physical, especially in bed with your bro.
It's like, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's very weird.
You know what I'm saying? It's just real crazy. And you got me out here looking crazy in these streets, and I just don't like it. And it's like, you know what I mean? It's another version of Anaya saying, I'm not going to it's not time to play. Like, be serious. Like, stop doing that. I'm not playing this every night. Move.
Yeah. And if there is a part of Bryce that genuinely is into Trinity, Zach is going to ruin it for you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you are into her the way you say you are, the way you said in your letter, you need to take a step back from Zach. Because what I will say is, was I tired of seeing Aaron and Rob's romance? I was. But Rob never stopped Aaron and Kayla's business.
Nope.
And Aaron never was messing with Rob's business.
Nope.
Right? Like, they're couple.
So, Mary, we don't necessarily agree with this because while they did have their bromance, and there were sometimes we were like with Aaron, like, and even Kayla had to say, I feel like you're more happy that Rob is still here than us and me. And like, that was the jokey joke. There was other stuff that they weren't showing to us that was happening in the villa. So like physically, for us to say that it's them with Kate, with Bryce and Zach, I just don't see it that way.
I don't see it either. Rob is not that type. Like, he might like let you hug, but he ain't about to. We ain't about to be in no bed and acting like. Rob is not doing that. Rob, I'm telling you, Rob is not doing that. So no, it wasn't that.
Yeah, so I was just like, something's going on. And I will say, when they were in the hideaway, like she's being more jokey with it, but Kayla is starting to say things. She's just not being as serious as
she was like, why is Bryce still a topic? We in the hideaway. And we still talking about Bryce. Like, what is this about?
So she might eventually start getting there. I think Trinity's just there faster.
Yeah. Got it.
Fingers crossed.
I didn't listen to the hideaway, so thank you.
Yeah, but she does, because he brings it up and he's just like, yeah, Bryce not here. And she was like, why are we bringing up Bryce?
Right.
So yeah, it was weird. But everybody's going to bed and we get Melanie and Corbin's first kiss outside the challenge. All right, next day. We see Casey, and for the first time in a long time, so Sincere, chatting in the bathroom.
Yeah.
It's like,
y'all are still friends. Yeah.
they needed a break.
Yeah.
Or like I said, the producers were pushing them to talk to other people, and now I'm mad at you producers because I don't want those conversations ever again.
Right. Hello.
I need the conversations where Casey makes sense to Sincere, and Sincere, while on his bullshit, actually sees the sense.
Yeah, because Sincere likes him some Anaya. So regardless of the BS that he on in his thing, he don't want KC BS and Anaya. So he gonna be like, well, wait, because Anaya, she don't know this would no, wait. You know what I mean? That's his girl.
Yeah, because if we notice, it's really Zach and Bryce that are pushing this whole thing. The other guys haven't really said anything negative about Anaya.
No.
Besides she's in her head.
Yeah, and honestly, we kind of know that he's about to get his girl back, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, now that he's about to like tiptoeing to get his girl back, I feel like him and Casey could be good because you're no longer playing with my girl. Like Mel is his friend. He don't like you're not playing my girl no more. So okay, we could be cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. But he's telling Sincere that he's just irritated with the whole thing. And then we see Anaya kind of talking, and she's like, she still doesn't care about him exploring. It's just, time and place.
Right.
That's it. And then we see Caleb. He feels a lot better. He feels like Kenzie is starting to give him a little bit more energy. I said, but you were asleep. Okay. And then Corbin is deciding if he should still make Kenzie a pancake. And he does. A small heart. Melanie tells Squad, and by Squad, I mean her Trinity, Anaya, and Kata.
Yeah.
That
Basically the OGs. I call them the OG girls.
The OGs. And that she does like Corbin, but she did feel a way about him giving the pancake to Kenzie. And Trinity says, go for it. What you got to lose? Just go for it. And Caleb is telling Kenzie that, nope, not even Caleb. I think that would be Corbin. The back scratches.
Yeah, he misses the back scratches.
Yeah, it was Corbin. Yes. So then we have Soul, and she is talking to Kenzie and Jen, and she basically is saying that, she likes that Sincere gives her little nicknames. Now, I'm be honest. Sincere got nicknames for everybody.
And try to be so shady.
And metaphors.
Talk about he calling you that so he don't have to remember your name. Beloved.
Somebody said he in there acting like he Jesus. The hair is down. He's doing all of this. Beloved. But then he called Caleb Bubs. I said, okay, so you just rotate the names amongst whoever you're talking to.
Because he called somebody else Bubs.
He called Anaya Bubs.
And now he's calling Caleb Bubs. It's just his thing. You got it, Sincere. But she is really liking what they got going on, and she's focused on them, and she feels like Sincere is a really good person.
Yeah.
Kenzie says she and Corbin do miss each other a lot, and she's definitely getting that reassurance she needs from him. That's when Soul makes her chicken analogy. I said, Soul, you have been around Sincere way too much.
Way too much. Like, I need her to go talk to somebody else, and not Casey, but somebody else.
And then Kenzie tells, when Soul gets up, that's when Kenzie makes the comment, I'm only telling you because, I trust you. I don't trust Soul.
Right.
So I'm letting you know me and Corbin did kiss. But she needed that. She needed that. That was her reassurance. And Jen is happy for her. Jen's like, do you, girl? You deserve that man. Go get him.
Yeah. Because Jen's been messy as well.
Yeah.
This last few episodes, and again, Gabe and Jen can walk themselves right out of
it. Because she said she even liked that he pulled her while Melanie was standing there. So she's like, I needed to see that he was gonna pull me. Because if he ain't gonna kiss me when you pull me, why you pulling me?
Right.
Yeah.
I need
her out. It's like, if you're not gonna kiss me, why pull me? People pull to have a chat. It's called, can I pull you for a chat?
But that's all they do. That is their relationship. Like, that should tell you right there what y'all's relationship is.
Exactly. Yeah. Again, who did we see that with? Kayla and Aaron. And what happened to them? Blew up like a bomb after Castle.
Crash and burn. We didn't see Sincere, and he's also talking to Beavis and Butthead about his conversations with Melanie.
And also conversations I need to stop. Listen, Insincere when his hair is down, Sincere when his hair is up. Whichever one of them needs to stop talking to Casey and Bryce.
But what I will say is, Sincere lies to everybody.
Everybody.
Because he also lied to them.
Yes.
In this conversation. Because he lied and said, Melanie wanted to kiss him. You also wanted to kiss Melanie. Y'all just stopped.
She didn't up on her. She did not go in for a kiss, so you don't know that. You just think she wants to kiss you, but she could be thinking you want to kiss her too. But nobody.
Which is why I feel like Casey was the only one that seemed to get that Sincere is insincere, because he's the only one that called him out. Like, no, you just fucking with her. Like you don't give a fuck about anybody but yourself.
Exactly. He does say that the door is not entirely closed with Mel and he still has strong feelings, but him and Soul are getting more comfy. Um, but he still can't take the fact that when Melanie comes down the stairs, she's not coming to him.
Like,
he said that several times. That must really get on his nerves.
Yeah, and then he tells us in his ITM that is basically his head versus his heart.
Yeah.
Then we see Melanie and Corbin chatting about the breakfast heart. And Melanie tells him that she didn't like it. She feels weird. And that's kind of why she's not really grafting for real with him, because you're still entertaining oh girl. And Corbin just says, I don't want to self-sabotage and I don't want to do nothing to hurt you. So I'm going to focus on you. You're not.
Yeah. Right.
You're not. It was just a lot of lies. It was too simple.
A lot of lies.
A lot of lies. Then we go to Caleb and Kenzie in Soul Ties. And they are also talking about her and Corbin. And she basically says, it's been hard, but it's getting easier each day. And she wants to focus more on Caleb and get deeper. And there is an attraction there. This is when she says she feels closer to Caleb. And she wants to see
lying. They just be lying.
You don't even remember your lies. You can't keep up.
Wasn't there a Love Island where they hooked people up to lie detectors? We need to bring that.
I think the last time we saw that was 3?
Was it 3 or was it 4?
Did they get one in 4?
Bring it back.
Bring it back.
Bring it back.
All the way back.
There is some people lying up in here.
They just lie just to be lying.
That's lying. And Kenzie is number 1.
Yes.
Y'all didn't know about that because y'all only been watching for like 2 seasons. we used to have lie detectors.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Because people is lying.
Just a lion. But she like I said, she wants to see more of his masculine side. Feels like if she watches him put a elevator together, it will turn her on. They kiss. I said, you're little. She's just little. She's ready to go. We then have Soul and Sincere and Say Less. They're cuddling on the couch. Both feel great. They feel like they're really connecting. Soul doesn't feel like she has to really guess with him. You do.
No. She doesn't have to guess because he be telling her stuff. What she needs to do is question.
Right.
Like
baby girl.
She needs to get on her Anaya and be putting stuff in her back pocket,
right?
And comparing notes with other people.
Exactly.
Yeah, because girl, he lying to you, even though he says he wants to be upfront and drop his guard. And he says that she is a ball of fresh air.
I noticed that too. I was like, it's a breath. Him and his analogy, he can't keep nothing straight. Nothing straight.
She makes him very happy. He's never dated someone like her. He wants to get to know her mind. And Soul says it's easy and that they can be deep, but also lighthearted, and they kiss.
He's been saying the same thing for 4 episodes now.
Right.
Yeah.
At some point, if you were actually doing what you say you're doing, like you would use different metaphors and euphemisms.
Right.
You would.
Yep.
You definitely would. So then we move on to Kata and Zach, and then it was weird, but basically she still likes kissing him. Zach thought he was going to explore more, so kind of shocked that he's not. Kata's like, yeah, but we found a good thing. And Zach says anything can still happen.
He ready to be out. And listen, honestly, I can't wait for it because you talk about everybody else waiting to be out, but it's you. You're throwing your bullshit on other people. Right. So can't wait for it to happen. It's obviously like more of a Casa situation for us. Because we're unfortunately not getting any actual bombshells until after Casa.
Clearly. Then we have Corbin and Kenzie chatting. Oh, I forgot to mention when she was in Soul Ties with Caleb, we find out that Kenzie is not the nurse you go to.
She's not an optometry nurse. Like That's what I'm saying. You a nurse, but you're not an eye doctor, and you all wrong. You just
all the way wrong, just loud and wrong. And I hated that her toes were right in the frame. Annoying me. But just loud and wrong. She's also loud and wrong with Corbin about white noise.
Yes, I'm like, rain is definitely white noise. I'm like,
I said, oh girl, has nobody ever told you no? Like you're wrong, like nothing? Because loud and wrong. But anyway, Trinity gets a text that there will be a recoupling. You are writing love letters to the person you want to couple up with. And Zach goes, can I write to Bryce?
See what I'm saying? It's not funny.
It's not.
It's not, but honestly, I wish he could, so we can dump it. Alex is here. Alex says just got on, ladies, gonna go back and watch. Thank you, Alex, for joining us live, and enjoy the rewatch. And Chantel's here. Chantel says, I think rain is actually pink noise.
I don't know the difference.
I don't know the difference.
I don't listen to it.
Listen,
I is my white noise.
I was gonna say, for me, I put on a C-drama, a TV show. I used to put on Murder, She Wrote and fall asleep. I mean, it felt good. Like I can't. I tried to do the white noise, rain sounds, and all that stuff, and I felt like somebody was trying to kill me. No, seriously, I was like, what is this? I would get up in the middle of the night and I'm like, what is going on? Meanwhile, people are getting murdered left and right on Murder, She Wrote, and I was just like, what is this?
I used to fall asleep to Criminal Minds. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I do too. I could fall asleep before my man and all that stuff. Girl, it don't matter to me what's going on.
Like
SVU, okay.
Yeah.
Don't matter what's going on.
Well, I can't fall asleep to Law and Order SVU. That should be seeping into my nightmares.
But Criminal Minds didn't? But Criminal Minds didn't?
No, because usually I would fall asleep like in the middle of Criminal Minds or like right at the beginning.
Oh, so you would actually
yeah. You know, it's like right after the news or something would come off, and then I'm like halfway into. Same thing with Castle. Like I watched all the episodes, so like people get murdered, I fall asleep, I wake up, good.
Back in the day, I could not fall asleep to X-Files. That used to creep me out. That was something that I would be like, oh no, I'm about to have a nightmare. This is demonic.
Yeah. Boss Queen put on Heat of the Night. Yeah, I could do that. Another good show to put on to sleep.
Yes.
But yes, before my man.
Yes.
Chantel says white noise is static, or radiator pink is rain and waves. Okay.
Yes.
So technically she was right.
Yeah.
She's still wrong by the eyes though.
Mary says not while people are getting tortured on Criminal Nights. I'm asleep.
I was though. I would actually get through the storyline, so I would see like what the criminal was doing, and I would still fall asleep.
Right. Yeah, like honestly, they really only be torturing them for the first like half hour.
You know, and I trying to find them,
and then they're trying to find them. It's not the same as like Law and Order SVU, where these people be doing all sorts of stuff throughout the damn episode. I can't.
No, it's only in the first half an hour, because the second half an hour got to be the law part, got to be the courtroom.
Mm-hmm. Alex says Love Island is messy for showing these moments. Just cast bisexual men if you want to get the benefits. Period. I'd rather watch
leaning into it, man.
Yeah,
heavy. I'm like, can we stop?
Yeah. Like I don't care for innuendo
unless they're gonna couple up.
Just give it. I'll take them coupling up. I didn't mind when women coupled up. So like again, I'm equal opportunity love. I will watch it.
Right, but the other partner has to know what's going on. Like, it's,
but
in on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. So then we see Anaya, and she's happy because she's like, Casey will now know how she feels and also why she is scared.
Yeah.
Melanie is very nervous. Casey doesn't know what to do. Everybody is also very confused by what will happen if someone doesn't get
Can
a letter.
I point out Casey talking about, well, if Anaya don't pick me, then that's it. And I said, when was Anaya never picking you?
He can't
wait to hear what she got
mad about hypotheticals. You mad about hypotheticals too?
Right.
You with your face rolled up.
There was no question mark on her behalf.
If she don't pick me, it's gonna provide me with a lot of clarity. Cause what is she doing? Yeah, it's gonna provide you with clarity and us with confusion. Because why would she not pick you? What are you?
What was that ever going to be?
Where is she going? Even though y'all are kind of mad, where else is she going?
I don't know.
You ain't going nowhere, and she ain't going nowhere.
He doesn't get talked to for one day, and all of a sudden she's running away.
Bad. And this is what I'm saying, people. Can y'all realize this man is where he want to be? This girl ain't talked to him right for one day, and he is pissed that long.
Like, who were you going to pick?
Like what Boss Queen say, who did he think she was going to pick? The sky?
Right.
He's writing a letter to the sky because who was she picking?
I was so confused.
I was so confused.
But now the Islanders are all writing out their feelings. Kata is very nervous to have to read them out loud. Naya says, hers are going to be corny, but it's how she feels. Trinity says her feelings are valid. Like, it's fine if they're corny. That's your feelings. That's when Casey makes the point about who she writing. Sir, you. And Melanie still doesn't know what to do. Corbin is also weighing out his options if he picks Kinsey over Melanie and vice versa. And then isn't this when he makes that weird comment about if he doesn't pick Melanie, she's going home? Is this when he makes that comment?
I didn't hear it, but maybe.
Did he say that? He still thinking
I again want to say to Love Island producers, don't give no motherfucker this amount of actual power that they think that they gonna be sending home with like every 2 seconds when they make a decision. Please don't do that.
I missed that. I never.
He says it somewhere. Cause I saw a lot of people tweeting about it, but I don't know. I didn't write it, but I saw people tweeting about it. So apparently he said it at some point. But he does mention how both, ladies that he's between have other options. So there's that. Jen and Kinsey are talking, and Jen is just like, you have a really safe option and a risky option. Caleb is choosing Kinsey.
Because Caleb has not gotten to know nobody else.
Right. Like,
and that's his fault.
And that's his fault.
And Sincere knows he's going to be the bad guy no matter who he chooses. And they mailed their letter.
Yeah. And I don't know if some of this was for us because we coupled up some of them, but y'all just, do what you've got to do. Y'all just doing that anyway in between y'all conversations. So just, do what y'all got to do. We gonna vote you off even if you was doing whatever you didn't want to do or did want to do. So just go ahead.
Exactly. Right. So then we go back to Anaya, and she's now stressed that Casey would pick someone else. The girls are like, nah, girl, he wants you. You fine. But she does say if he puts that letter in somebody else's mailbox, we will see theatrics.
Again, y'all keep saying, she's boring. She's a grandma.
You're activated yet.
She's not activated.
She just hasn't. And I said, oh boy, Casa.
and then I thought it was a fun side to see her rap. I was like, they don't even say, that was like a fun side of her.
It was, right. And then she made up the dance for the hideaway.
Yes.
That girl be in there doing a lot of stuff. But she does say that she has on a brave face, but she will be crushed if he does not pick her.
He did say that.
Yes. Casey feels like Anaya is just mad over hypotheticals, and he's over it.
I mean, honestly, Earth sign will hypothetical everything. Yeah. So fair.
Yes. And I think it was I think Mika did her review, and she was like, when Casey said that, I said, you know what? I too get mad over hypotheticals.
I would give him that because I too, as a Taurus, will hypothetical everything.
When he said it, I was like, I know you're talking about me because I don't had a boyfriend tell me that before. I said, you talking about me, and I said, well, if you even think about it, just know this. And he like, I didn't say nothing. I'm like, well, if you were to think about
the situation ever applies. But that is honestly how we be peeping shit and finding out shit, because we will be like, it's probably this or that.
Yeah.
And it is usually one of the two.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I understand it because I too be living in the hypotheticals. I'm just in the sky.
Yeah.
I'm there. But he does say that, you know, he is considering other things and he can't live for anyone else but himself. I felt like he was talking to the cast.
And he needs to actually talk to the cast. Like, no, I'm serious. I'm going back. He is consistently ITMing this to us, and I need him to mail a letter to the rest of the cast.
Right.
Like he needed to actually put ... CCC Bryce, Zach, Corbin. I'm where I want to be.
Hello.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. The girls are giving their one word of the night. We have squirmy, nervy, nervous, content, ecstatic, suspenseful. Again, Sincere knows, you know, whatever happens going to happen. He just got to eat it. And he says if he ain't pursued Soul. Oh, we see him ask KC if he hadn't pursued Soul, would KC have pursued her? And KC says basically maybe. And
I think that's fair.
That is fair. That is fair.
It is a fair like thing to be hung in the air.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then Corbin is rebooting.
Please reset, not just reboot, reset.
Yes.
Factory reset his ass.
Yes.
And ship him back if we have to.
Yeah. I think we should. The tech department, send them back.
Send him back. We didn't have Ariana arriving in the rain to deliver the mail.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Each islander stands beside their mailbox. It will either have a letter or not. In their couples, they will open the mailbox and read out loud and then reveal who wrote the letter. And then it says, if they wrote to each other, they will couple up. If it's empty, then you are single and vulnerable. So then we move on to Trinity and Bryce. Bryce receives a letter. And I just took like little parts from the letters. But for Bryce's letter that he receives from Trinity, it says never fails to make her laugh. His open-mindedness. She loves that he's understanding. The attraction was always there, but you know, she was unsure. But she's glad that she took the chance, that they took the chance on each other. She's very happy. She's glad that he could be himself with her, and she likes him a lot. Trinity then receives her letter from Bryce. He is also very happy. He mentions their kiss behind the doggy style door. He mentions that the challenges that they've gone through is bringing them closer together. She doesn't judge him. He has butterflies. How do we feel about their letters?
I mean, I just feel like Bryce could have came harder. She like spilled her guts out to him.
But that is an indication to let you know that she is more into him than he is to her.
That's what I keep getting. I'm sorry, Mary. I'm not down with the
I'm not sorry, Mary. I want you to wake up.
Yeah, that was the vibe I got. But you know, Trinity looked happy. I'm happy for her, but both queen. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The butterflies. I'm like, really? I don't know if I believe it.
I'm not seeing it.
I don't see it. Like, I just want to see it.
I just want to see it. Give it to me a little bit, and then I could go.
It's a lie. You can't see what's not there.
True.
Boss Queen says lying.
Yep. So then we move on to Jen and Gabe. Jen gets her letter. Gabe immediately starts smiling. They connected fast.
Who are y'all? What otherwise we're gonna couple up with? I just want to know.
If Caleb would have done what he should have done, Jen might have had 2 letters.
True.
But she was never gonna pick him.
She won't. After they've had sex, definitely not.
Yeah.
Now she really not, because she done had that Brazilian peen.
Yes.
Does she think that she's staying in the villa by having sex with Gabe?
Yes, she does.
I think so.
And also, she just horny. And she's
like her bestie boo is doing that, so why shouldn't she?
Right.
Okay.
Gabe mentions that they connected fast. He says the cultural differences is what makes them stronger. He's happy and says that America made a good pick. And then he writes something in Portuguese and he feels great.
I did not pick you.
Again, he's lying because you just told us, you told Bea and all us that you couldn't be with Kenzie because of the cultural differences. But now with Jen, the cultural differences make you stronger. Lies. They just lie to be lying.
Just lying. Gabe gets his letter from Jen and she feels comfortable with him. She doesn't want to do this experience with anyone else. She writes something in Portuguese as well. And that's all I wrote. All right. Moving on to Anaya and KC. KC gets his letter from Anaya.
Violent. Jesus. Jesus. Because he acted like he was really scared when he was trying to open that mailbox.
Why would her letter not be in there, sir? Where else is it going?
I don't understand. Like, I just need somebody to tell me who possibly Anaya could have shipped that letter to.
Unless somebody told them, hey,
he's just so traumatized from nobody being behind his door. He swears.
Was she supposed to choose herself? Maybe that's what, like.
Maybe somebody was like, hey, they don't want to couple up with you at all. They don't got to put nothing in there.
Maybe so.
But I'm like, sir, it was going to always be you.
Right.
Anyways, she mentions that, she grew up as a princess. I love that she mentioned it. Yes, girl, Black privilege. Let them know. I grew up, I'm basically a princess, and I've been looking for my Prince Charming. He makes her feel beautiful, secure. They laugh together, and it's like he can read her mind. He got a little at that part.
Yes. He's her protector.
She's scared that, yes, he's her protector. She's scared that it feels so real. And she knows that she's overthinking and starting to spiral, but he does make her feel safe, her protector. Hasn't had the best luck with having someone that actually wants her for her and not for what she can offer them. So,
because remember, y'all were questioning KC in the beginning, said he only wanted her because her daddy was in the NBA. Now, when she questioned it, she's the problem.
Right.
Yeah. Even though people have been saying it for 40 days and 40 nights online.
Yeah.
But because of that, she often questions things. She doesn't see herself devoting her time to anyone else. And
he gets
she wants to cuddle with him and can't see herself cuddling with anybody else.
She's just getting the cuddle.
Yep. She then, like I said, can't imagine anybody else by her side, and basically he's her prince, and she wants to walk the fairy tale with him.
And still we rise.
And
he might be the frog prince, but still, he's a real prince.
He became a real prince eventually.
Yeah.
And when she says the still I rise, everybody laughs. Because yes. Casey feels good. He says it makes him feel better after the crazy week that they've had. And Anaya just wanted him to know that she appreciates him.
Yeah. And he told the people, he was like, that letter was good. It's good, ain't it? Because everybody was looking emotional when he was reading her letter. Everybody seemed touched by it. He was like, yeah, it's good, isn't it? Like, and looking at Zach, like, yeah, it's good, ain't it? Like, my boo won't.
And I'm glad it was that, because it's like, yeah,
right.
See?
Yep.
Then Anaya gets her letter. He says that it feels like they built something special. It started slow, but they bonded. She's beautiful from her dark complexion to her smile. I don't know what I wrote there. Oh, something about, he doesn't want to keep dwelling on their issues, and that he misses her. What they have means a lot to him, and he uses humor to help him out because of his upbringing. But he does want to share those things with her that matters to him. They've gone through challenges, but that's what makes their couple stronger. She felt like it was very sweet, says it meant a lot to hear that, and they couple back up together.
Yeah. I liked what somebody said on Threads. So this is from Teacher Bay on Threads. And she said, Anaya grew up in wealth. Casey insinuated that he grew up in the trenches. Anaya is used to getting used, so she is hesitant to believe Casey's motives. And then when you add fuel to the fire, people actually saying like, well, his motives is to stay with you just to be safe. Right. Of course she's going to question it. Casey grew up in a rough situation, so he uses humor as a way to cope. And if anybody has grown up, like in the inner city, or, started off poor and had to work their way up to middle class, you actually understand that, because sometimes all you can do is laugh. And it's not that they don't like each other. They simply don't understand each other. And I love that they're showing the nuance of the Black experience and how that impacts the Black relationship, because it's not talked about enough. And I was saying earlier today that I feel like I even see it with my kids. Just the fact that I grew up a lot more poor at their, age level. There's certain things that I did had to do in order to get through high school and college. I worked through high school. I started working at 14, the moment I could get a job, because there was just I worked 2 jobs. I worked with my mom, and I worked in in stores, and because I wanted to have money to use to do the things that I wanted to do. And my kids now, like my daughter, she got a job when she felt like it. My son, my middle son, like he has autism, so he, working is not necessarily the easiest thing. So he's now trying to he's in college now. He's trying to find something that he can do that works with his disabilities. And then my youngest son, we're discussing now, he's like 15 going on 16, whether he should get a job, not that he has to get a job. And I said, well, maybe you could do something over the summer just to make a little pocket money. And he's like, yeah, but sports is my priority, and I don't want to have to deal with a schedule with work. And his dad honestly was like, and I was like, okay, that's fair. Because again, we work in a certain level that he could probably not have to work. Right. So his dad was like, listen, if the job is interfering with school and activities, quit the job.
Right.
And me, I had to figure out how to make all of that work for me. So that is the difference of the experience between an Anaya and a KC, right? Like the difference between me and my kids. So people have to understand, when you are trying to get people to understand the way you are each coming from a different avenue of upbringing and understanding, there's going to be communication issues. They just have to work through them.
Yeah. Pretty much. And like you said, everybody was happy to see them couple back up. They hug, a tight hug.
Yes.
And he almost turned around to dap up Sincere, but then remember where they were at.
Yeah. But he did turn around and say, we back.
We back. Because it's been some days. And that is the first time we have seen that man smile in like 3 days.
Yes.
Then we go on to Kata and Zach. Kata gets her letter from Zach. He says that his Love Island experience started when he stepped on that red dot. Says they work, he overthinks, but she keeps him at ease. Can't wait to grow their connection outside. She now feels reassured. She gets her letter. He says that he gets his letter from her. She says that he understands her the most, that he checks her when she needs to be checked, gives her butterflies. Excited to continue on the outside. Zach loves it. Couple up. Any thoughts?
No.
Just get them to Casa. I need.
Because I'm sorry, if y'all are one of the strongest couples, why did Trinity and Bryce letters be y'all?
It was like 4 sentences each.
I was like, what? I get like being comfortable with like putting your emotions and stuff out there, but I don't know. I still felt like the couple that has had sex in the hideaway should have wrote a little bit more.
But there's no depth to their conversations, and that lets you know that. It's no depth to it.
Tis true. Now on to our love triangles. So we start with Kenzie and Caleb. Kenzie ends up having 2 letters. The first one says, the person's been lost in her eyes. Every time they talk, they get deeper. She has a bubbly soul. They feel close to her with every kiss. They love her vulnerability, and she's empathetic. She can be honest with them. That was Caleb's letter. She says it was very sweet. Then we move on to her second letter. Their connection is unreal. They didn't want to give up the connection. Feels brighter with her. Best version of himself when he is with her.
Can't wait really? That's the best version?
Mm-hmm. Corbin.
He feels like that's the updated.
I guess. Caleb gets no letter. Anybody shocked?
No.
Okay. He is now single and vulnerable. Goes on the couch. Yeah. We then move to Melanie and Corbin. And Corbin obviously wrote his letter for Kenzie. So in his mailbox, it is 1 letter. They said it. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. So her letter to him says she wanted a guy that makes her laugh, smile, do the little things. Strong combos, love his voice, love his laugh. Distance makes the heart grow fonder, and she misses him and their time together. Corbin says a lot of emotions to take it all in, and his shell is breaking. Caleb says, good for them. Crack on. And Kenzie is happy to be coupled up. Now, I will say, when he is going to go open his mailbox, she is looking at Melanie most of that time to see what's about to happen. And when she notices that there was only 1 letter in Corbin's mailbox, her face dropped a bit.
Because she thought she had one over on her. And she thought that there was going to be 2 letters and he had chosen her. But boop, boop, boop. Joke's on you when she don't want him.
She didn't want him.
She never wanted him. Again, I have noted for 3 episodes now, they have not actually been connecting.
No, she never wanted him. She always wanted Sincere.
Always. Which is what she told Caleb.
And so
you can be honest with me. And she was like, yeah, I still want him. Yeah, I do. So yeah, Kenzie, you thought you won this imaginary beef that you have. Whole time you're the only person that wanted him.
You're the only
entire villa.
The only person.
Nobody wants that.
You think he's so fine and that you got the best one and you got the man that everybody wants. And the only letter was in there was yours. Don't nobody want him.
And we've been trying to dump him for 3 episodes now.
Exactly.
Yes, we have. And then, he makes that stupid comment, America can't break us up. Okay.
We don't want to break you up. We're going to dump y'all.
We're trying to send y'all home.
We're trying to send y'all home.
We're trying to send y'all home.
So then we move on to Melanie, Sincere, and Soul. Of course, Sincere has 2 letters. The first letter, magnetic connection. He makes her smile, thoughtful and kind. Makes her feel at ease and can give him her best and want to continue exploring. It was written like a poem. That was Soul.
It was.
It was a poem.
When it was rhyming, I was like, Oh, okay, girl.
The second letter, fell fast for someone and is falling for him, likes how he makes her feel. He allows her to let go of her hyper independence and loves learning about his family, feels giddy around him, and is very sorry and sees a future on the outside. That one
You
is from.
also remember the thing about his cake, remember?
Oh, yeah, that was the family thing.
Yeah,
So
his first favorite birthday memory is being around your family with a Sour Patch cake.
Yeah.
Yep. Soul opens up her mailbox, does not get a letter. She's clearly disappointed, but no hard feelings.
Here's what it is.
And she goes sit down on the chairs because she is now single and vulnerable. Melanie opens up her mailbox. She gets a letter. Something real between them. Can't rewind time, but understands Melanie better. Something about a glass and it's broken. It comes back and it can't be put back together.
I was like, with that being said, you can't rewind time before you broke the glass, and now that history is a part of our story, I feel like I understand you so much better. And I was like, but you the one who broke the glass. She didn't break the glass.
Right.
Yes, but anyways, time apart shows him that he needs her. He's been missing her. He can't wait to have their first date, and he named where she wants to go, which is Pin Lawn, Pin something.
Pin Station. Pin
No, it's
somewhere
Finn's
with some
Landing.
hammocks. It's somewhere with some hammocks.
Yeah, it's the hammocks at Finn's Landing.
Okay, there we go. It was somewhere.
Yeah.
And that is where she wants to go for their first date. They're learning from their past mistakes, and home is Melanie. Yeah. Of course, she loves it. She's super happy. She loves that he remembered where she wants to go. Says it wasn't so sincere. Says it wasn't an easy choice for him, but he knew it was Mel. Says that he loves that she remembered about his favorite birthday memory. They get back together and they kiss. Trinity then makes a comment that he looks better with Melanie.
Yeah. She told Bryce they look better together.
And Bryce did not look excited.
Bryce ain't say nothing. He did not look happy. He ain't say nothing. Because Bryce be hating on Melanie. He be hating on Melanie.
Yeah. He does not care for Melanie at all. Soul and Caleb are now single and vulnerable. I thought they was getting dumped, but Ariana says, nope, you still in the house. Couple up. And
over it.
Of the show. Yay, episode 13.
So I do want to know, because I know that Mary had earlier said that she hated this mailbox recoupling. She feels like this is so unorganic. What were y'all thoughts on this mailbox recoupling?
They did it to put back together some couples, to get some clarification for some other couples, because they want everybody to go into Casa feeling okay until shit hits the fan.
Yeah.
Right.
I liked it though, because I thought it was a different recoupling where you really actually had to say something, not just I like this boy because something. Casey,
or it was one-sided, right? Like the boys were just saying something and the girls weren't, or the girls were just saying something. The girls,
right. They
so
both
yeah,
had to say something. And with Casey and Anaya's letters, we really honestly learned not only about how they felt about their connection together, we learned something about them individually. And that was something that was needed for them to grow and maybe make it to another level. And they took it seriously. They took the assignment seriously, and they really wrote a nice letter. And to me, I appreciated it. It made me teary when I heard them read each other's letters. And I liked the challenge. I liked it.
I also like the challenge because I do feel like by them being able to express, we go into Casa understanding that they chose these people. They weren't forced, except for Caleb and Soul, forced upon each other. No, if people wanted to explore with other people, they could have chose that at this point. And we need to move on with what they've shown us. Now,
Exactly.
Mary says, okay, better than the Doors. Yeah, I mean, we might see the Doors come back for Casa. I hope not, but they might. But I do feel like that this challenge challenged them to actually express whether it's false or true, how they were feeling. And I feel like it's telling how much better some people did at the job. Honestly, Sincere wrote a whole lot, but I honestly believe he brought honesty to his letter because it's stuff that
he was my fourth favorite letter.
Yeah, like he honestly brought stuff that they've talked about, that that even being away from each other, he knows that he wants to do with her. So if they do make it to the outside, you know, we don't know if they're gonna make it to the outside, but if they do make it to the outside, they will do those things.
And it showed that like they obviously talk, which we knew they probably were having conversations. But they weren't really showing that to us in the edit. Like we were seeing that with him and Soul. We weren't really seeing that with him and Melanie. So now we know, like, no, they are having those conversations about family and like life and everything. So I did like that. I felt like for Anaya and KC, it allowed not only for each other to understand, but for the cast to understand and where they were. To understand. Right. Like all the audiences that are watching, the different audiences that you're playing to. Got to understand a little bit about Anaya and KC and why the miscommunication was what it was.
Right.
I felt like Caleb was also nice. It's just sucked that it didn't get reciprocated.
Yeah, exactly.
And then after that, I said Trinity's. That was my top 6.
I thought I'm gonna be honest. I just thought Caleb and Soul should have been dumped, but it's whatever. Yeah. We did have a vote. Who did you all vote for? I voted for Casey and Anaya for best couple. I think the two of you did as well. And so I'm hoping if Caleb and Soul don't go home, that Jen and Gabriel go home.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind Soul and Caleb getting to Casa because, again, sometimes we need some singles in Casa just to mix things up. I don't want Gabe and Jen in Casa. They could go about their business. And I'm excited to see most of the rest of them in Casa, honestly. I know we're about to have some mess. So I do wonder if tomorrow's we will get results from the recoupling, and then Friday they will start tiptoeing us to Casa for us to basically see Casa Monday?
Yeah.
So
we're get the vote on Friday then.
But I still feel like we're gonna get the vote Friday.
So you still have Sunday night.
Oh shit. So then no. I don't see how we're not getting results Friday then.
Yeah, me neither. Because I'm just like, if
I think you're gonna get them on Friday, and then they're gonna tiptoe on Sunday. Like you gotta.
So what are they gonna show us tomorrow?
What's tomorrow gonna be?
Oh, the aftermath of all the recoupling. So now we got to sit around and talk about. Did you hear
Soul and Caleb still in there?
It did, and this and that, and then we got to see the aftermath of Soul being crushed that she didn't get picked, and then we got to see Sincere over there talking, saying, "I still want to explore her though." Like we gotta hear that. I'm just telling y'all what's gonna happen. I'm just telling y'all what's gonna happen. And that's probably could have been an email, but they're gonna make it into an episode. I'm just telling you.
I'm like, what is about to happen tomorrow? And
they've done a game like every other episode or every episode this last 4 episodes. Is it me?
No, they have.
I better see dates tomorrow.
That's what we should.
That would be great. That would be nice. Great if Anaya and Casey went on a date.
Yeah. Listen, honestly, send them all on dates. I'm fine with also watching everybody be on a date. I need dates.
Yes.
Something. Even if it's that little Islanders, y'all are having a little breakfast dates in your couple.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like send them on that date. that before Casa dates that we see in the UK, where they just sitting around the pool, actually talking to each other and actually chatting about their actual
or the men
connection.
or the men can cook for the women or something.
Yes,
and like,
yes.
I mean, or let them go out and like go shopping for food to cook, like something.
Boss Queen says, I pray we do not get last season's Casa. It was horrible. Horrible. Don't do that to us again. Please.
I feel like we can't be, because there's no way they're putting this in the movie theater for that first
day. They're not. Yeah,
if they're doing that mess again. There's no way. Too many people complained.
Yeah, they're not doing it. That's why they wanted to make sure everybody was coupled up, because they're not gonna do all that to get everybody on one accord to split them up. No, they want them together in a couple, so the effect of Casa is that much more devastating. So I don't think they're gonna do that.
All right.
We got through it, ladies. That was good. 3 episodes.
Thank you, God. Thank you, Danita, for pitch hitting on the notes for me. Because I had to watch some of this stuff at 4 and 5 times speed. No, I'm just joking. 3 and 4. And tried to take notes, but listen.
Meanwhile, I was trying to read my own handwriting.
This is why I typed out. I do type up because I was like, I can't read my own handwriting. I am excited though to get to Casa.
Yes, me too.
I'm excited for this vote results. I tried to do my best to save the people I wanted to save. We're gonna have to have a conversation about moving forward, how we're strategically voting. But I want to see once we get to this actual vote for an actual recoupling, rather than a vote to couple up people, how we do.
Right.
Because I was concerned based on some of the stuff I was seeing. I will say I was conflicted about voting for Sol and Caleb. I'm not going to lie, to get them to Casa, but that's only because I wanted like 4 people dumped.
And I wasn't, because I honestly I don't know if it's the counselor and therapist in me. I don't think this is good for her mental health, and I want her to go home.
Okay.
I want her to go home. I just don't think it's good for her. I don't think she feels like she fits in. I think she feels like
been an OG.
Nobody's trying to get to know her. I think she's gonna feel now humiliated and played, and I just don't think it's good. I just don't think it's good.
Yeah, I like, after watching kind of how things have transpired for her so far, and then listening to her best friend, I'm like, oh, dang, so the best friend was kind of right. Like, she does not give bombshell energy. She was like, she's not the type that's going to like be catty and go over there and like she's just not her. She's very
she's a regular girl. Like, we asked for regular, we got regular, and somebody was asking me earlier, what is my overall assessment of season 8 so far. I don't hate the season, because honestly, this is a regular Love Island season.
It feels like a regular
Love Island. I like it better than last season. I know that for sure.
We are basically going at regular Love Island season pace.
Mm-hmm.
The drama is the regular drama.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the couples that people are over analyzing, and I'm just like, we've seen these things before. Do you not understand the show's an edited program? But okay.
Yeah.
And honestly, we won't see the tides turn until after Casa.
Exactly.
But now we know we're possibly going into Casa with like 3 to 4 types of couple. Like, you just never know what's going to now happen because
absolutely,
of how this cast has moved. Which I know a lot of people are like, oh, the cast doesn't want to explore. The OGs are just sticking to each other. They're not letting the bombs do their thing.
But again, that's a Love Island.
Some people want to keep exploring, and some people don't. And you need that. You need that. Some people just find their couple and stick with their couple all the way through, and 3 years later they still with their couple, they married or whatever. You need that. Everybody's not going to want to explore. You only supposed to explore if you want to. It should not be forced upon you.
No. Chantel says it's definitely better from last season, and I agree. Mary says, yeah, I like it. It's very light. So like, I don't know if these people came. My theory is always that people came in for the Leah Miguel, Rob, not Leah Miguel, Leah, Rob, Andrea drama at some point, and then a lot of people, mostly us, came in after the Serena Cordell doc, the Casa coupling drama. Those things are lightning in a bottle.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And if you see that people have tried to recreate them, like we saw last season, some people tried to recreate the doc scenes.
Right.
And some people tried to create the feelings that we got in season 6, and it's inauthentic because those things are lightning in a bottle. And I saw some things where people are like, oh, after the Bea dumping, and the Sincere Soul and Melanie Corbin recoupling, that they were going to get Melanie and Sincere on the dock. And I said, how?
Especially when Mel's been pretty much regulating herself this whole time.
Right.
Which is why I never said that girl was Twitter.
And just let it be authenticity. Like, and just understand that really, I know they changed the song, but really the point is you're supposed to be, I came here for love. Hey.
And somebody tweeted that. They were like, I think I forgot.
Okay,
like,
that's supposed to be why you came here. You
love.
want them to find love.
They're gonna get clout and stuff too, but the point is love. And we're like, when you go into Casa with too many couples uneasy, it doesn't make Casa interesting.
Yeah, which is what they did with last season. Why I hated last season, honestly.
Yeah.
This season feels Love Islandy. Yeah. We're going into Casa and they're gonna be nice and lovey-dovey. Yes.
The season 2 had about this amount of number of couples because you had Justine and Caleb, Kelly and Johnny, Maura and what's the man name? Calvin, Mackenzie and Connor. That's 4. That's already 4 right there. And then was Carrington with anybody or was he single?
Carrington was with what's her name? You know, the girl who's dating the older man now.
Kirsten.
That's
so
it.
You had 5 couples because Kirsten thought he was gonna be loyal to her. So you had 5 couples.
And they were a friendship couple, remember?
So that was season 2, which is basically what we're seeing here. We have like 4-ish couples who are like
strong as hell.
Yeah. So they're going to go in there and things are going to happen.
And I said this all of last season. The point of Casa is to test the relationships that they are already in.
Yep. So because we shall see. You know what I mean? Like, all we can do is we shall see, because we can speculate like 52 ways, because I can make up some stuff. And hypotheticals. But hypotheticals. Hello.
So as Kay says here, hopefully we see some dates tomorrow. We see these wooing these ladies, because that's what we usually see before Casa. Not all throughout the first front half of the season. People creating dates for no damn reason like last season. And as Kay also says, bring on Casa. Let's test these relationships.
Because that's really what's going to test them.
Yes, this is actually going to be the test, because they're going to be away from each other in these stronger relationships. Hopefully they don't break them up and say that they're single, and send them in to test and actually send in their types.
Yes, absolutely.
And not one for Kenzie if she's still in there.
And not one for Kenzie. I'm tired of Kenzie. Kenzie can go, but we need one right now. She's the hood of this season, honestly.
Right.
So yeah. That is where I'm at with this.
Me too.
So, thank you guys. And yes, Boss Queen says Kendall 2.0 will not be touching this money.
Never. Not on my watch.
Shada, you better drop them,
girl. So, yes. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you so much.
We're all cut up. So, we will see you tomorrow night.
Later on tonight.
Later on tonight.
Oh, yeah. I got to get up in like 6 hours. So,
Me too. So,
wait, no, not even six because I got to be someplace at six. So,
oh,
I
and
gotta get
8.
some
You gotta be
showers.
someplace at 8. Oh
yeah,
wow.
yeah.
I gotta get up at 8.
I gotta
Yeah.
get up at 8.
So we thank you for joining us. We thank you for catching up with us. If you're watching this after the fact, again, put a comment in. Tell us what your thoughts is of season 8 so far. You could compare it to whatever seasons you've seen before, but also just tell us how you feel about the season just as a standalone. And
Tell us who you voted for best
oh,
couple.
yes, and tell us who you voted for. Again, I voted twice for Anaya and KC.
So did I.
I did not end up splitting my vote, and I think we all voted for an Anaya and KC vote in this chat, right? Yeah, so we didn't.
They had the best letters.
Yeah, they to me they have the strongest connection that I feel like still to this day is the most real.
Yep.
And whether it goes into Casa and gets torn apart, it gets torn apart. But I still feel like they are bringing me the strongest relationship at this point. So thank you everybody in the chat who joined us for this late catch up. I missed you guys. Hopefully we've come up with a way to continue this in case whatever happened to me this last week happens again.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. But no, we've adjusted. So tell the folks out there how they can find you, ladies. So Danita first.
Yeah, so Twitter at Nitafa, Instagram _and_sweet, and YouTube at Danita Faith TV.
Okay, and Miss T Joy.
Instagram and Threads, Miss T Joy, Facebook and YouTube, Miss T Joy 1334.
Right, and again, if you missed out, we've all also been here and there catching up on Love Island UK with Chantel on Reality Realness. So make sure you follow her there because you also might see some of us there. I hopefully will try to catch up on Love Island UK tomorrow. Hopefully. I will try. But I might, if I join in with Chantel, I might just have to listen to what's been going on because I've been behind there too. So thank you guys for joining us, and we will see you next time.